Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. You guys give me a 1 in chat if you can hear me. I'm not seeing my levels on stream. Okay, thanks, Jade. Appreciate it. Too low. Okay, could probably fix that. I'm probably just far from the mic. Yo, I will heal you. How you doing, bud? Welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, I've got some games for you today. I've also got Co-Caster on his way. We're going to have JR Goes Boom here with us shortly to cast the second quarterfinal. Awesome. Yeah, we're ready to go. We had a great quarterfinal last week. If you guys missed it, it's on YouTube already. And we'll have one today. Last week we saw Heat Miser go out of the tournament in a good set to Ralphie. So Ralphie's moving on. In fact, I'm not sure if I've updated our challenge site yet. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so that means in the next round, we're going to see Ralphie Parker. Let me report the score here. I believe it was a 3-1 score in the best of 5. Yeah, I liked Heat Miser too. Had a good style document. Welcome in. Heat Miser was a fun player to watch, but Ralphie just looked real strong. And that Ralphie versus Kevin matchup is going to be really good. The 1 seed versus the 4 seed, according to challenge. I don't know how correct that is, but... and tonight, we'll figure out Gizmo and the Nutcracker, who gets to go on and face Buddy the Elf. So, fun games. I do have 6 more players to kind of look at, to try and deep dive and figure out who they are. But I'm not going to do that tonight because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch. So we'll do that at the next stream, which will be the semifinal. And I'm going to stream those as fast as I can to try and get our final as close to the new year as I can. Yeah, I got like a gym appointment in like 3.5 hours. So there could be possibly 5 games in this set, which is putting me close to the 3.5 hour mark probably. So, I mean, I can come back and we can do it. But when I did that last week, we got less views when I came back. So I'd rather just pump it up for the one-time show. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the new gym people. Yo, Hoagie, the finals, I'm not sure exactly when it is yet because whoever the 2 players are that make it are going to play it live. So I have to have my admins kind of schedule them. So it'll be whenever those guys can play live, as close to the new year as I can make it. We still have the semifinals to play after tonight, so that gives everybody a couple days. Hopefully they can get the games in, and then maybe a couple days after New Year's, something like that. We can get the live final. Again, here's our players. Here's our prize pool already, guys. It's $1,137 and $1,287 if we guess Mike. So I would love to get this to $1,500 total. So if you guys feel like being generous on this Christmas, exclamation mark donate in the chat, and you will get your name up here on the list for the tournament. 100% of the donations go directly to the players. So actually, I shouldn't say it goes to the players. It goes to the prize pool. There is a small chance that you guys can get some gift subs if you guess the players correctly. So some of that money might be going to you guys. Somebody mentioned that I don't have a donation link working properly for that. Or not, I do have a link working properly. I don't have the alert working properly. So if you do donate, I promise I'll see it and I will put it on the list. As you can see, we've got a bunch of great community members donating already. Hoagie, thank you so much, man. So yeah, we'll get you on here as soon as I get like the email and stuff. We'll pop you onto the list. Actually, let's get you now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Where should we put you? Perfect, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoy the games, then yeah, feel free to put some more money in the prize pool for these crazy 1200s that are now playing for a very large amount of money. So it's a pretty fun, fun little tournament that we made out of kind of nothing here. Oh, let me get my cam back on. I forgot to do that. Hello, everybody. Okay, let me try and go get JR. Looks like he is already there. So let me make sure my settings are correct. And JR, can you hear me?
Yeah, how are you doing?
All right, Merry Christmas, man.
Hey, Merry Christmas. And I have gone through the 3 trials of puberty and I'm back to my regular voice. So I'm hyped.
Terrific, man, terrific. Thanks, Hoagie. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'll see you in a little bit. So yeah, we got JR in the house, guys. JR, I hope you've got to watch at least a little bit. I know I've seen you in the chat a couple times for our streams. So hopefully you can give me some help tonight trying to figure out the rest of these guys while we watch these games.
Yeah, I am hyped. Who are we watching first? That's what I'm interested.
So we only have
one. Start formulating.
We have one set tonight. It's the second quarterfinal, and it's going to be Gizmo, the Gremlin, and the Nutcracker.
I feel like we've watched Gizmo a fair amount, and they've been a very strong player, right?
Yeah,
I think
both Gizmo and the Nutcracker. Let's see. Nutcracker went 2-1, 2-0, and 1-2. So he actually lost a set to Santa Claus in that crazy Group C. And then we had Gizmo, who 2-0'd Scrooge, beat Snow Miser 2-1, and lost 0-2 to Kevin. So
that's right. That's right.
You know, they both have lost a set in the tournament already. They're both going to be looking to kind of force their way into the semifinal here, and it should be a pretty even matchup because they both look like strong players, but had a little bit of weaknesses in their game. So, JR, let me get you these games before we get started, and the guys will jump right in and start playing here in just a moment.
Oh, Combat, yeah. Combat, don't look up Nutcracker. There's nothing redeeming about a Nutcracker. They're just scary.
How do you... Wait, do they not have Nutcrackers in Australia, Combat? Is that not a thing down there?
I think in Australia they just use their bare hands.
Yeah, they just crack them with their skulls or their teeth or something.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't say skulls. I was trying. Okay. I was just like, yeah, they're very Neanderthalic in Australia apparently. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the stereotype?
True. Although every Australian I've met so far is actually kind of a distinguished gentleman. So I'm rather impressed by the Australians I've met.
I mean, they're like that when you meet them, but then when they go home, they're just cracking coconuts on their skull and stuff. Yeah.
they're just headbanging a coconut. Yeah.
See, Combat says by the sheer strength of will. That's even better. Love it, man.
There you go.
All right, so JR, just sent you the games.
Game 1, right?
Yeah, game 1.
Okay. Just to make sure, because I saw 5.
Yeah, they're out of order, and they're possibly fake games if we don't need all 5. Obviously, the admins try to keep me as in the dark as they possibly can about what's happened in the games, who the players are, all that kind of stuff. So I'm right there with you guys as far as guessing the players and hoping that my favorite player wins, or that we get great games. So I'll be honest.
A Nutcracker game, I don't think, Joe.
Oh, great! So that'll be your first time you see him. I don't know who the Nutcracker is. I have no idea. I think I've got like 5 or 6 of these guys down pretty good. But the Nutcracker is not one of them.
Januji, you don't know what a Nutcracker is? Januji. What is happening in chat?
Do they not have like? Isn't it like a famous like ballet?
It's a ballet. It's
Do they
like,
not have ballet in Australia? Hey, Crazy
Januji's
Joe.
not even Australia.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Januji's just wild. I don't know about Januji. Oh gosh.
All right,
Ooh.
Jr. I am slowly getting to my capture
You wanna
age
know what the first
replay
map is?
here. It looks like Water Nomad.
Januji. MVP of chat.
All right, so I'm loading up now. It should take just a minute to get capture age loaded. But again, thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys had a great Christmas.
I have a suggestion, Zhao.
Please.
You want to change the colors from purple and blue on Water Nomad to something that we can actually see?
We can definitely do that, but I want to remember that Gizmo is picking purple. Because he's done it the whole time, and maybe there's a player who picks purple that I can look at later. So
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
okay, so you just think maybe like red and green or something maybe better for Christmas?
Merry Christmas. Yeah, we could do that. Gizmo red. And is green?
Ooh.
Do we like green, or is green too bad? Ooh, let's.
You said Gizmo red, right?
Yeah.
What
Is
if-
yellow horrific? Do we hate yellow for Nutcracker? Green just makes it's just too many. There's just trees and it's kind of an aqua color, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. It doesn't really bother me. The yellow looks as much like the gold as the green does the trees.
Okay, let's do green. My color blindness, it's still better than the other one, but
Okay.
this is okay. Well, yeah.
All right, so I'm at
I'll
second
feel it
3,
out.
Jr.
I'm at 5 seconds.
Okay, perfect. Let me pull up one time real quick our home maps and bands so that we know exactly what's going on here. Okay, so Nutcracker versus Gizmo is, I believe, Water Nomad is Nutcracker's home map. Gizmo's is going to be African Clearing. The following 3 maps were already drawn, so they know that if they go to a game 3, 4, and 5, they will play on Arena game 3, Haboob game 4, and Runestones game 5. And those are random draws. And then their Civ bands for the entire set are the Koreans. Gizmo banned the Koreans, so that's a global ban. And the Portuguese by Nutcracker, so another global ban. So we won't see any Koreans, won't see any Portuguese. But that's our kind of early breakdown. Gizmo going with African Clearing. That's a map we didn't even see in the first round, but it is another Nomad start map. Okay.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And Water Nomad as a home map is wild.
Yeah.
Because you said this is Nutcracker's home map.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Damn. You either need to be really confident or be playing for basically only for fun if you're picking Water Nomad. That's my opinion. There's not really...
Well, the water...
You'd be like, oh, I'm
JR,
absolutely cracked.
let's get going here because there'll be stuff we can talk about as the game starts. So I'm at 5. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, so far though, JR, I don't know. Did you watch a Nomad game with me? A Water Nomad game with me?
No.
Okay, so there was a player who picked Water Nomad. It might have been Nutcracker. I'll have to double check this in a little bit. But there was a player who picked Water Nomad, so he saw it 3 times, and it was 3 like super fast games. Like every one of the games, it just became like overwhelming water play in some way or another. Looks like some laughing at some water buffalo stealing attempts.
Vikings, good Water Nomad Civ. Chinese, interesting for Water Nomad. I'm not sure that Chinese give you any like. Are the bonuses for Chinese any better on Water Nomad than it would be on any land map?
Well, I think you get the extra vills, so you can see there.
So I guess maybe you can get on to
Well, and
The
if you,
water faster?
yeah, if you get extra vills, you'd think that that would, turn into getting those aggressive water military out first. But this game's a little different. These TCs are very far apart. Let's see if they can find each other yet. Yeah, they don't even see where each other's TCs are.
Oh,
Although,
Nutcracker's about to.
yeah, and he probably already has a good idea because he was stealing some sheep earlier. So yeah, he's gonna know for sure now, and that's a good advantage for Nutcracker.
Yeah, Gizmo not even close, honestly. And not really doing a ton of scouting with Water Buffalo either.
Yeah, just kind of keeping him
Or with
underneath. Keeping him underneath, and the fishing ships are working. But look at where the dock is from Gremlin, kind of far away from the fish. Almost like Gizmo doesn't really know how to play this map too well. Whereas you got Nutcracker already a dock right on the first fish. Second fish is getting taken right now,
Well,
and
also, Gizmo has a minute and a half of idle TC time.
yep,
And it's
huge.
been Omega housed since the beginning, since putting down the TC.
Maybe that's why he was laughing earlier. Is that he got housed in this Chinese start. He had some idle time on the vills there too. You can see the res collected. It's almost 60 or 70 more.
Yeah, because it is a different start when you
Oh,
start with
jeez.
these 6 fishing ships, right? I mean,
The res collected just shot up. It's now over 200 more. And guys, when the res is so low like this, that's like a huge discrepancy.
yeah, I think Gizmo got really caught off guard as to how to play this.
It's looking shaky for
I,
Gizmo for sure to start off here.
But truthfully, I would probably do a very similar thing. I mean, you're playing a Civ that probably maybe you don't play a ton, and you're playing a map that you for sure don't play a ton.
Well, there's no,
Almost,
there's no
almost assuredly.
no
So,
reason you should be playing a civ that you're not familiar with. You have literally every single civ in the game you can pick from, except for the
I
two
don't
that they've
know.
global banned.
I mean, how many times is enough times to play a Civ like Chinese on a Water Nomad start? You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
just so unique.
I
Maybe
think
you're
maybe
not
just
prepared.
a bad strategic pick. Like if you're not
Yeah.
able to play it, then you need to kind of go with a different one. But there could be just some jitters. These
Well, that's
guys.
kind of why I was asking if there's any significant better bonus for Chinese to be on the water here than to use this on a land map because Chinese so OP in some maps. You would think that you would kind of want to save them for one of those maps, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think like the feudal military upgrades or things that affect that are very useful for the Chinese. So like when you compare that to the Vikings and all the bonuses they get with water and the docks being cheaper, and it just seems like Vikings the much better civilization for this map. And another dock that's kind of in an odd position for the fish, but I guess these are just military production buildings. As wow,
And
and
you
we
did say, what was that, Jeff?
well, I was just gonna say, Jared, we haven't even seen the click yet from the Chinese player because he doesn't have a second building, and we're already in feudal age for Nutcracker, and that means there's going to be galleys coming out, and I see a short first game coming here, Jr. Because Nutcracker
Thank you,
knows where
guys.
to go and knows what to do. Blacksmith
There
coming,
are
it'll be
3 galleys
forging,
already in queue. Yeah, fletching gonna be coming in early in just a second. That's gonna be really strong for the
and
Viking player.
this is how you use your home map.
Yeah, this is interesting, Jow, because you're gonna have to watch. You're when you are going through to research who is who, you're gonna have to really pay attention to if anybody's playing Water Nomad this well, because Nutcracker is kind of crushing it right now.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
22 seconds of idle TC time has kept up. Good up time. I mean, good fletching time. Basically, everything's been really strong.
Yeah, let's see how he does on the wood line here with the galleys. Starts attacking the house first. He doesn't quite have the best scouting, but now he's going to have great scouting. He can just sit on this wood line. He needs to be a little bit further back because the TC can hit him right now. But Chinese can go, I think, very strong demos. And they will have fire ships that the Vikings can't make, right? Vikings can't make fires or demos or one of those two.
Vikings can't make fast fires, right? I think they can make fires.
I don't think
Sure.
fast fires is going to matter. Like I don't think this game's even going to go to Castle
No,
Age.
I agree. This is pretty devastating. We should. Oh, saves the Ville though. Good job from Gizmo. At
Yeah.
least mechanically getting the low HP ones out.
Well, so here's what he's going to do, because he's done this before in other games. He's just going to suffocate the wood. So these galleys are just going to kind of circle around the TC, and eventually he'll have enough galleys that it's like completely encircled. There are fire galleys coming out from Gizmo, but the micro from Nutcracker's been pretty good in the past. Let's see if it's if he's able to keep it going. About 4 or 5 galleys should be able to kill fire ships just with some good micro. So, and he's already got 8 on the field.
An interesting point is Gizmo is adding more fishing ships where Nutcracker has stopped it with the initial 6.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake though for Gizmo. Like adding more fishing ships here is wasting your wood. You have to get water supremacy or you will die on this map. It's just we've seen it over and over again.
Yeah, like 10 more galleys in queue.
And JR, if you see what Red's fishing ships are doing, you know they're like hiding and they're running away. I mean, they're not even fishing at this point, so it's very dangerous for Red.
Killing a water buffalo.
I saw that. Yo, Sheffy, what's up, buddy? Hope you had a good Merry Christmas. We're watching quarterfinal number 2 here. I'll send you these tonight if you want to do some highlight casting.
So, Jow, at what point do we put up a tower if you are Gizmo? I mean, you're under so much pressure. You need a wood line. You cannot not have a wood line.
I don't think a tower does anything for you. Yeah, no worries, Sheffy.
I mean,
against
feudal galleys, it will do something. If you're not garrisoned, it will be like a handful of HP. But...
the galleys are like archers, as they'll just run up underneath, and they're even faster. So you can just put like 4 or 5 galleys like right under the tower, and that's like the worst thing possible because then you even can't garrison.
Now Gizmo has gone over to a new wood line, but this actually almost feels worse because if this ever gets found, they're all dead.
And he's gonna find, because there's the fire ships, and he just has to attack these, and he's gonna want to kill them, so he's gonna chase them. I think. Nope, he's actually running away. Wow, I would have thought that you'd want to take that fight there, but he knows he's hurting the wood line, I guess, and maybe he's just happy with doing that damage.
Demos are coming in.
Ooh, demos from Red?
Lots of Vills queued for the Chinese player, and a fair amount of added idle time for the Viking player. Look at the house wall. Oh my. From green, back home.
Oh yeah, nice little, I mean, that's what you want, because if I'm Red, I made a couple demos. I'm not sending those demos to try and kill galleys. The galleys are going to kill them. I'm sending the demos to the wood lines of my opponent.
We had a really good opportunity for about a boom jow just a second ago. We had a demo in there, and there were 16 of them grouped up. Hey, Chevy.
And there's what happens.
No,
yep.
No.
That's why you can't make demos against galleys, man. It's just, unless they're like not paying any attention, it's just trouble. And the res collected now, JR, is different by 2,300 in favor of Nutcracker.
That's insane. Horse collar coming in during a water nomad game is funny to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Who got
I like
horse
the
collar?
16-minute mark.
Green. Yeah. Okay, he is making farms, so at least he's like
making farms.
Use it for the right thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so JR, let's Nutcracker looking super strong on Nomad. I know what I gotta kind of look like for Nutcracker. For Gizmo, who's picking Chinese out of this group? I can't even think of somebody who would feel like the Chinese is a civ they'd want to use in a tournament game that's worth some money.
Yeah, Chinese is a hard civ, and especially on Water Nomad. It's just a weird choice to me. Unless there's a player out there that just plays Chinese a lot and feels very comfortable with them. And
that's a good.
This is just kind of a rough situation.
Good shout. Doc has gone down from Red, so now just on 1 Doc 2. There's no way he's gonna get back on water. So you have to figure out some way to get on land, and his idea is to go up to Castle Age, but he doesn't have the buildings.
Nutcracker is so close to seeing this gold, and when he sees the gold, he's gonna see the houses, and when he sees the houses, he's gonna go and find the wood.
He does see the gold too. He doesn't see the bills on it yet, but he knows the gold is there. Man, you're right, JR. As soon as he turns around, it's like, what, 6 bills up there at least? Yeah, 8 bills.
Okay, Chow, we might see a bada boom. 5 demos, 3 fire ships, all mixed in.
Yep, we
Are they gonna
might.
get one?
There's one,
No.
two.
Back. No.
Okay, we got
That's
one
loud.
one shot there. There's a lot of weak ones now. This actually isn't the
Wow.
worst. A lot of weak galleys now,
Oh yeah.
but just not enough.
I mean,
We just don't have enough. And now the Vills
yeah,
are
there's 4
spotted.
HP. There's only 546 HP left of the almost 1700 HP available on these galleys.
Yeah, good demo
They have
shots.
lost so much.
Good demo shots, but it's just not enough. And we've left 2 galleys to deal with the 8 Vills while the rest of them go... Oh, Vills versus galleys. Vills just dropped a galley on the cold. Love to see that. There's a red... There's a red fishing ship, JR, in the green eco. And if that was a demo instead, that would just be... I just love that. But yeah, Castle Age Click comes in.
Boy.
And for red, he's got the eco... Or he's got the ability to click up with the total res, but doesn't have the buildings and probably can't even put the buildings down anywhere. That's how smothering green has been as he catches these vills on the right side, catches the gold on the left side. Villagers down everywhere. 25 vills left for red, 41 for green on his way up to the Castle Age.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty dominant, I think is the right word, because I think that green had a plan, and this is about as good as you can do this plan at this elo. Like,
Yep.
This is nuts.
And JR, we've seen it before. I mean, he's done this in a couple of his Nomad games. I think the only one that he lost, I can't remember who, it was either against Kevin or Buddy, but the one that he lost was against somebody who went like super fast galleys, fire ships. And the fire ships like overwhelmed the galleys, and the galleys just never could get into the number that he needed to kind of kite them down. But, JR, I think we're going to fast forward this one, man. This game is over. I don't know what red is doing.
I mean, I think they might call it when the Castle Age comes in.
Yeah, the Castle Age comes... I'm already fast forwarding a little bit, so we'll see if anything happens here. Yeah, Castle...
I would have loved to see Gizmo send a couple demos over to Nutcracker's base just to see if there's any chance. Yeah, just to see. Oh my, Galley's melting this TC.
I mean, what are we playing on for at this point? I guess, it is a 5-game... It's a 5-game set that they're going to have to win 3 games on. So, if they want to just click around a little bit, get loose, definitely not mad at that. Good first game for Nutcracker, though. I mean, absolutely is going to crush your opponent's will there.
Yeah, that was very devastating. I kind of feel bad for Gizmo. I think that was maybe just a misplay, just a miscall on trying to go Chinese on Water Nomad. And just their opening kind of seemed like they just haven't played Water Nomad very much, which is fair. I mean, it's not a map that's played that much. But
yeah, they didn't look super comfortable. They will have had like a day or two, but not much time to know what their opponent's home map was. Although they would have, if they had been watching the tournament, they would have known that that was their home map in the previous stage. So maybe some homework would have benefited Gizmo a little bit. But anyways, we'll go to Gizmo's home map next, which will be African Clearing. And he'll look to get one back on the Nutcracker.
I like the fact that he gets to go right to his home map, because maybe if Gizmo's just as prepared for the map as Nutcracker was, we could see a pretty dominant. I mean, African Clearing can snowball really fast if you get behind. So it would be kind of fun to see how Gizmo plays this out.
Yeah, it could be the exact kind of opposite of game one if it's played correctly. And JR, I'm just going to jump right in, man. So
Yep, go for it.
It'll take me just a minute to get the capture age up. But yeah, Hoagie, we had some of these guys that I apparently didn't know what a Nutcracker was. I was shocked.
Hoagie, do you know what a Nutcracker is? You can be honest with us. This is a safe space. Jow only called Combat Disco Neanderthal once.
It wasn't Combat Disco, it was all Australians.
Oh, you're right. It was worse. Thank you. You're correct. Yes, let Jow. Jow is correct. He said it was everyone. I own a Nutcracker. What?
See? Simple. Maybe Nutcracker's crazy. Okay, so JR, I'm at 20. Let's go 30. 30 seconds.
I'm at 40 seconds, so
Okay, I'll catch up
I
to
will
you.
pause it at 43.
Okay.
How do we feel about purple blue? We like that color. Also, by the way, yeah, Gizmo picking purple again, Joe.
No, let's stay. Well, yeah, I know he's gonna do the whole set, but yeah, let's stay with what we had. So we had Nutcracker in red, right? Or no, Gizmo was red. Gizmo was red. Nutcracker was green.
Yep, it's very
Let's
Christmassy.
stick with those, yeah. Okay, so I'm at 43. I need to get to 50. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I like the TC from Nutcracker.
Oh yeah,
Hate the
agreed.
TC from Gizmo. This
Yeah,
could not be a worse TC on your home map if I like picked the worst spot for it.
I don't know why here. You see water, you see the gold. You had to get over here, right? Am I confused? Like he
Uh,
had to walk through the gold and the water to get here?
on African clearing, you put your TC on a pond because the
Oh yeah.
fish is the fastest food that you can take. It's got to be
No,
on
I
a
mean,
pond.
don't you
Like
just you put on the gold in the pond and right next to the stone, and then you're kind of in a
I don't.
perfect position.
Yeah, like it probably could fit like to the north. There's a hill right by the gold, so you couldn't have put it there. But the gold doesn't
Right,
really
right.
matter that much. Like you just want to be on food. Like you have to be on food. He's
Yeah.
lucky that he found these sheep.
Also, Nutcracker picking Spanish on African clearing is I mean, they just want one thing, and it's absolutely disgusting. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's a foreshadowing for us for some conquistadors and a castle that are going to be in our future in this one, I think.
And look, I mean, and Nutcracker's right by a stone. Like that's rough,
Well, and,
very
and
rough.
JR, if you look at the res collected again, like the difference between the fish and the sheep, like it's going to be like 30, 40, 50 ahead by minute 4.
Oh
And this
yeah.
is it's a nomad map, so we just started collecting food and we're already like way ahead, and it's just because we have a bad starting TC spot here.
We should never put a TC like this, anyways, because this is the most castle droppable TC of all time. I
Yeah.
mean,
Maybe he's got a plan.
you
I
get
don't
castle dropped where you didn't get to go anywhere.
I don't want to be too critical on Gizmo yet. Like maybe he's not going to do a lumber camp. Maybe he's going to go like crazy militia forward or something. He is Japanese, so it could be like a towers and
Man
men
at
at
Arms
arms
towers,
place,
pretty
something
strong.
like that. Yeah. So I don't want to disparage him too much, but I am just having some serious questions about what the heck we're doing.
I mean, in all fairness, they did just get their stuff pushed in Water Nomad, so that would kind of irk me a little bit. So maybe it's
Yes,
just
they
a little
did.
bit of like, okay, just gotta get my TC down. Don't care. Get me to this feudal age. Let me see what happens.
Yeah, chef,
It's about right. Thanks, Jeffy. Thanks, Jeff.
we've been listing them out here as as we
I
go.
love Jeffy.
Now that being said, if Nutcracker put his TC on the left side of that pond where there's 2 fish and wood and gold, that would have been like 10 out of 10. But yeah, this is gonna get whoever gets revealed as Gizmo the Gremlin in the reveal at the final. We're gonna have to remember to ask him about this TC.
The thing I'm confused by is the last. I think I've watched 2 or 3 sets of Gizmos, and I remember them playing very solidly. Like decision making was actually very strong, and so far, just in the, you know, one game in 5 minutes or whatever, it's kind of just been very different. And so I feel like maybe this is a still as a home map not the most comfortable for them. Still, I don't know. It's weird.
Almost lost a bill there for the Nutcracker at home. 5 HP. 2 HP, excuse me, even less. As we're taking deer and okay, I guess as the Japanese, you're gonna drop 50 wood mills, so the TC away from the pond isn't as bad as it could possibly be.
Mm, still pretty not
But
awesome.
yeah, reaching
But
for something there.
but yeah, you do get the lumber camps and the mills for cheaper, right? So that will be beneficial as we do pawn top here.
He is starting the wall
So,
already too on the left side, so I like the idea that Gizmo has to just kind of secure this kind of top corner for himself. As he's making the barracks in a good location, he'll connect those walls. So maybe the home map coming together a little bit, and he's probably going to be militia if we build
how do we
the.
feel about walling in general on African clearing? I find it to usually not be worth it. It is usually play pretty open. Um,
I think walling's super important on African clearing, especially if you've got raiding units like conks.
I mean, big walls like this though. I mean, I obviously against conks you do want to do big walls in general because small walls don't stop it. But
I don't think they'll be that big. I don't think he'll go to the corner. He'll probably go from barracks to house and just have this little spot walled in. And it'll probably be mostly buildings. I mean, there's no reason to like wall at 9-10 minutes in African clearing, and that's probably what Gizmo is thinking as he makes these militia. Is that hey, there's no reason to wall. My opponent's not going to be worried about aggression or anything. And we found the green TC, so the plan might be coming together here for Gizmo as we were questioning a little bit the TC, but maybe he's got something going here. One Vil forward, one militia, two militia now.
yeah, one bill is interesting. I wonder if this is the thought of if you see a really good tower placement, maybe you throw one up.
It could just be a lame play too, because it's pretty early. We won't get another. I mean, we're at least 3 minutes away from a tower because we haven't clicked up yet.
Yeah, true, and we
So
actually are pretty far away from clicking.
I think we're probably gonna lame. I think we're gonna lame like gold and food, anything we can get. Militia are gonna go
Spanish
down.
player has
Ooh, right
no.
away though.
No.
Okay, so we're taking the zebra a little bit, backing off.
And Spanish player is up, Jow. This is not looking good. Your question is when does the Spanish player get on stone? That's basically the only thing I'm looking at. Oh no! Villagers might die with loom. What?
Oh yeah, tried to bring in. So the
Oh.
militia may be getting the value already, as you can pretty much chalk that kill up to those militia.
Yeah.
And these vills under the TC now have no food, which might hurt if we're trying to do like a fast castle with
That
the
was a
Spanish.
hidden value, Jow. Hidden value.
And the problem with that for Gizmo is he's not going to
Never know.
know. He will
Yeah.
not be aware.
Gizmo sitting here like, oh, I already lost one to the TC, and now.
Yep.
Meanwhile, that's working. It's putting in some good use.
Yep, a little idle time forced out of these villagers for Nutcracker. 50 seconds of idle time at home for the TC for Gremlin, though, already. So he's going to be over a Vil behind because of that. He is up 2 Vils, though, because he's a minute later to Feudal Age. Hey, Movable. What's up, man? Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good holiday so far. Look at all the
How do we
mills.
feel about
Look at all the mills from Red.
Japanese? Oh yeah, I appreciate this. This is really actually very strong economy.
Okay,
How do we
so...
feel about Japanese going on stone, Jow? That's gonna be interesting.
Well, I think that's important, too, for conks. Like, if you're playing against Spanish, you're going to need to put towers or castles or TCs down. But, JR, we talked earlier in the game about the res collected. Nutcracker's had, like, better vills and better spot at the beginning of the game with the TC. But because of these mills and the fish coming in now, we're almost dead even for Gizmo because he's got so much fish coming.
Yeah. Honestly, Nutcracker has only taken half a pond worth of fish.
Movable,
Maybe
we
two
were...
halves.
We were all absolutely shitting on this TC,
Oh,
man.
no.
You're the only person that likes this TC. If you can give us a reason to like that TC, I'd love to hear it.
And the reason cannot exclusively be because it's on a hill. That is not a good enough reason. That will be refuted strong.
Both players go Blacksmith Market, JR, but Nutcracker goes up right away. The bonus fire, yeah, I don't think that's a good enough reason. And it's going to be a castle because they can see so much stone coming from Nutcracker already.
Plus, if you're gonna go on to stone anyways, don't put your TC in a place that you're thinking, oh, I need to protect the wood lines. That doesn't make any sense either, because then you just would put a tower on a wood line or put a castle towards a gold stone.
Man, JR, I wish this militia would just patrol kind of right in the middle of the map, right in between your TC and your opponent's TC, you know he's going to come forward with a castle drop. You know, if you can catch those vills coming and send like, you know, maybe all your vills doesn't work because he is Spanish. But if you can even know where it is and kind of get away early enough, well, I guess he's just going to make it at home. Just safe for Nutcracker here. And that's going to give Gizmo a chance to get his own castle up if that's what he plans to do right away.
Yeah, but yeah, if are we gonna go samurai? Samurai would be so fun, but so horrific in the comics. But it would be really fun.
Yeah, no, I don't think it'll be skirmisher probably. The problem with red right now though is we're very spread out, but we're almost like taking the mill dry, and we are gonna go forward castle. I don't know about this idea.
Sheffy, it's because he already cracked his nuts. Give him a break.
Okay, he knows about the castle though because these houses, these scout houses are OP now.
That's actually nuts. Are we gonna castle drop the other side of this? Imagine a castle drop on the other side of this TC by this gold. Don't we have vision of it?
Yeah, we're not
No,
gonna
we
get
don't have
there.
vision of the gold.
We're not gonna get there, I don't think. But it goes up on this hill, so it will be, you know, on top of the green castle. Green does not see it, so he's not going to send this conch over to kill anything yet. And I'll tell you what, we might get like samurai in rams to kill this castle because conchs would not kill that. They need like a siege workshop at home. Killing the zebra. Stupid fucking conch. We already hate you enough, and you're going around killing fucking zebra. Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
not Nutcracker, but this guy in particular.
Not the move. Oh no, trapped villager.
Yeah,
dead.
One down. And look what the vills that built the castle too did. They just boom right to another mill. I love it.
Hey, we are seeing Samurai Jow. It is happening.
Oh no,
Probably
and
prophetic.
probably Butter into the chat and just destroys any movable bonus that we were hoping for that TC. So even that little bit does not go in the TC's favor.
If Gizmo is in chat right now, I just want you to know, just so it's clear, everybody hates this TC.
Except for movable. Except for movable.
No,
Movable
movable hates. He just doesn't know it yet. I'm sure at the end of the day, he will also learn to hate it.
All right, JR, these conchs are not doing too much work. I mean, it's the Eco KD's 1-1 right now. And if you count the boar, he's lost 2 vills to Red's 1. So conch's not getting the damage.
Armor. We have 2 armor, second armor coming in for these samurai.
Where's the siege workshop, though?
Yeah, well, we only have 4 on wood. That's never coming. Oh, no. They did kill a vill. 4 on wood, we're never seeing a siege workshop. It's just not happening. I don't know why we're not.
Well, the conchs were back around the wood, and they are again. So we have kind of been forced off of wood. It's not like we're macroing poorly.
I'd put a lumber camp over here by the castle. To be honest, these are bawa trees, bao or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
they have 200 wood each. It's actually worth it, 100%.
I agree. Yeah, you put the castle down. You know, you've got enough for another TC maybe if you can just wait for a little bit more wood. Protect like another. Probably need to protect a wood line. If you look at his mills, he's got some idle vills. At a few of these that are milled out.
Conquistadors are such a hard unit to deal with, and such a hard unit to deal with on African clearing.
And these samurai are just getting no damage, and when the conchs do come over, yeah, they're just gonna be, you know, kite and kill. Easy job. Welcome in, probably Butter, by the way, man. Hope you had a good Christmas. Just kind of surveying the map here, JR. Green's got a new TC out to the right, and that is one of the things we've seen Nutcracker do a lot too. He's been able to like expand his base and get a lot of map control in a lot of his sets. I think we've had some people in chat saying maybe like beige. Or
they're playing very strong. I could easily see that.
Okay, the conch's gonna go.
The market goes down. We get an additional market down.
Hey, you know how much I love the market kill, and we're going for the blacksmith too, which is gonna stop any defensive upgrades on these conchs.
Why don't we just do that to the houses? We know what's behind these houses. Just start the
And
process.
that's where we've headed. And green's trying to mass up enough conks. Red dives in with a few. I actually like that move a lot. Kind of. Oh, but don't pull off the house. These samurai attack so fast with the Japanese bonus and their speed anyways.
Yeah.
But conks can just kite away. Oh, he loses 2 right. Oh man.
Oh, that's huge.
The
That's the
other
bonus damage to unique units, right?
Yeah, that's
what
the other
playing in.
bonus that they have. I mean, the so fast attack, and then the UU bonus, which you saw how fast that worked. I mean, they barely got a shot off, and both of those conks were down. And this is a massacre on the wood line, and even these villagers are going to have trouble keeping these houses up against samurai with good bonuses.
Oh yeah. Gizmo needed that so badly, and we do see the Siege Workshop Jow finally coming in.
Let's go. Okay. Now we just need Sams and Rams, and we can knock down that castle and have ourselves a game.
Sams and Rams. Sams and Rams.
Yeah, Loilo, have you ever seen a potential multiple $100 AoE game that went conks versus samurai? Look at the house goes down, and the samurai are gonna massacre the woodline again.
What
Vil
a swing.
count.
It was 4-0, and now it's 16-5 Eco KD.
And the Vil count has evened. Yo, Elevid, what's up, man? Welcome in. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. We are in the Hidden Holiday Cup. Nutcracker's gonna build this castle as the samurai now. Yeah, run away or just like dive and do as much damage to the castle as you can.
Well played from Gizmo. That was a game-swinging last 3 minutes from them. Really, really strong.
We've only produced 1 ram. Unfortunately, we don't have any on wood because those conks are super annoying. 2 conks has forced this castle at home.
You know, the funny thing is both players have done the exact same thing this game. Both players have had to put an additional castle at home for defense. Both players put a TC on the opposite side of the map.
Yep. Gremlin's been a little bit slower to do that, but if you look at the score right now, he's got the score lead. He's going to be feeling like he's in good shape. He's got some decent scouting too. Yeah.
How many rams do we want? Do we want 5? I think 5. 5 with samurai. We can roll.
Yeah. Usually I would say 6 or 7, but I think you're right, Jr. If you can do, if you can do samurai in there, then you can make that happen. But there are another unit that you can take down castles with that Gizmo has sights on making here.
I love that unit.
And that is
I really do love that unit.
The Boom Boom Boys themselves, the Petards.
Wait, why are the Boom Boom? Don't go that way, Boom Boom Boys. Boom Boom Boy, don't go towards the guys that can explode you.
Yeah, hopefully we didn't put like the. Okay, he's coming back. Okay, so we made the 1 ram. The 1 ram is going to go in first and draw all the fire. And then the petards are going to go and kill the rest.
What a world it would be if you could put petards in rams. Can we just talk about that?
Yeah, I feel like it's really unfair that monks and petards cannot go in there. Oh, look at the quick wall! Oh, we almost quick walled the conks.
For you, Jow.
Well, you know. They're just so small, and like, why don't they fit in there? I don't understand.
I want petards and siege. Oh my god.
See,
agreed.
That one though, you could be like, okay, those kegs of dynamite are too heavy. Oh, and Nutcracker says nice, like before the attack even comes in. Okay, the ram might kill the castle. No, Nutcracker's gonna dive in with villagers and.
We need to send samurai at the conks to throw them away.
Yeah. And it needed to happen before the ram died. These samurai are great, but against the building, I just don't think it's going to happen. Against the castle, I should say. Maybe a building. Oh, and that's a big throw. That's a big throw from Gizmo. He just didn't have enough. He needed to wait a little bit longer. He was in a good position, too. There was no reason to go that early.
One more ram, I think, would have really been a difference. Or just send the samurai after the conks. You can afford to lose all the samurai. That castle's really the only thing that you cared about.
Now, the good news is we have another castle coming up on the right side, and that's a good bit of coverage for castles for the Japanese player. And if conks is the only thought right now for Nutcracker, he's going to have trouble navigating around these castles, but it is 0 military right now to 7 conks, and they can kind of find damage wherever they want. But right now they're
Ooh.
maybe scared and
Chat,
staying at home.
Gizmo hasn't built a villager in 10 minutes. No, I'm
He says
serious. There's
39
a
bills. He's 1 in Q. 1 in Q.
now there is, but how?
It's
Wow,
a
how?
15-minute idle time for his TC. Well, he
Oh,
does
it
have
was literally
2
10
of them.
minutes. It was 10 minutes in a row.
Ooh, we're going
Dang, he could
monks.
have been so far ahead.
We're going monks, man. This Gizmo is a player after my own heart, man. Samson, Rams, and monks.
Sam's and Rams. Sam's and Rams.
I mean, we've
Everything is
already seen
small.
it. Like, we've already seen it. I mean, he put him in there. He didn't pop him out early enough, but yeah, we even have
That's
2
very
petards.
boat and hose vibe,
Yeah,
if you ask
yes,
me.
it does. Yes, it does very much. That can be the cover song from that
Yeah,
video.
that would be great. I think everybody would love that. Me personally.
All right, so monks are
Uh,
gonna pick up the relic but not drop it off. Just doing
just want to admire it.
some curls, some bicep work.
I mean, we all know that monks are the strongest unit in the game. Not from just like their ability during gameplay, but like actively their muscles are massive.
Dude, stop saying that, or they're gonna fucking monk or nerf the monks again. God damn it! Monks are not good enough. They don't do shit. They should be cheaper.
Oh
That's
yeah, that's
that's the
right.
new
That's what we
narrative,
need.
okay?
That's the new narrative, everybody.
Someone tell Hera
Please, in the
so we can get
message.
something done.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Another castle.
Cal
So
believes that Hera's words are the only ones that matter in the community.
it's not me. It's not me. It's the I'm a history guy. So like you go with the history. But another castle, JR,
Serious?
and red castles all over the map now. Green going eco, red going castles.
Neither
But
of them thinking about Imp really at all, which is kind of interesting in this position where you kind of have a castle stare down. I feel like usually you would see one player maybe thinking more about Imp and getting towards that, but I
yeah,
think we're going
again,
to see a pretty extended castle age.
the green player again giving me some beige vibes as someone who said that they were actually I think Koa said this too. They were both trying to be more aggressive, but they were kind of like eco players at heart. So this, I mean, this screams that, right? They didn't do too much wrong in the build-up, but haven't got a whole lot of value out of the conks, but have since added in way more eco than Gizmo. So I'm gonna have to remember that for this Nutcracker player as I'm making my guesses. Red adding a third TC finally now.
Yeah, I mean, 4 TCs in a game that seemed pretty micro-intensive at first, shall we say, is gonna be pretty strong moving forward, I think. And 3 TCs coming in for Gizmo.
Yeah, we made 2 monasteries, but we're not making monks. And Imp does come in for Nutcracker JR
They sold their soul.
well
That was
with 93 villagers. It comes a lot quicker.
true.
Yeah, but the market usage was nuts. We got all the wood almost, and now the wood will go down to the lowest price.
The eco for Nutcracker is very strong.
I wonder what Gizmo is going to do now. I mean, he's got all these castles, but we don't really want samurai anymore. We really need to get into like another unit, and he's making more monasteries. Okay, so he does have monks out now. Man, I don't know about this. This is going to be like Conk versus Monk, and I feel like, especially on this new patch, the Conks are going to absolutely crush. We're getting bloodlines for him now, too. I don't know how the Monks are going to fare here.
I guess I don't know really what's stopping the Spanish player from just going like have raid to death here.
Nothing
You can afford to lose
is.
them to castles. You can afford to lose them to castles. You can play. You can kind of play into your eco advantage as well. Just continue to drop farms. Like that's.
I think that probably the only thing is that Japanese infantry is a thing.
True.
And you've seen the samurai already, so you know that they're upgraded. Even if they are samurai that are like defending the eco, they would absolutely murder Spanish cavalry, light cav, anyways. Throw in more samurai though, and we're making mangas now instead of a ram, so it won't be more Sams and Rams, but Sams and Siege. Should see a
I
treb.
like
Yeah.
I like this mango here because you've got all these TCs here not defended by a castle. Could be really, really strong.
Yep, but the conks are going to come over, and they're probably going to spot that mango. And can we get a shot away? Nope. Oh, maybe just passing? Can we get a good shot? Nope.
Oh,
Nutcracker's been too good. He's too on top of it. It's 5 TCs
yeah.
now from Nutcracker.
I don't think Gizmo has actually played as like particularly bad. I just think Nutcracker is kind of showing a lot of strength.
Gizmo's kind of played it really well. He's just played it like really memey. I mean, if I was in this tournament, I would be like, that's fucking me.
I don't think you can declare yourself, Jack.
Oh, well, I didn't play this game, I promise. But if I didn't know that, I'd be like, that's me.
Gizmo. Jao's Gizmo confirmed.
The only thing that says it's not me is that he's got 72 villagers now.
Yeah, he actually does have Mika.
I would stop at around like 29 at max, I think. So this castle on the hill is giving this one treb some trouble to take down. We're not repairing at all.
Can we get a conversion?
Here come the monks, yeah. I mean, dude, it's...
Yeah, these need to be stronger, obviously.
Like, come on, monks, they're practically worthless. They can't do anything. Why would anybody even make these units? Devs?
Devs, cough cough. For all the devs in chat watching.
Yeah, I know, right?
We want our monks back.
Yo, Deneb, what's up, man?
The answer is not monks. Deneb.
Yeah, we're just complaining about how bad monks are. These silly little old mans that can't do anything now. That need to be...
Silly little mans that can't do anything.
They need to be rebuffed, is what they need.
So...
Yeah, man, I'll be up there soon. Yes, there is.
What is it?
Your opponent's floating 4,000 wood. And you're not that far from Imp if you buy a little bit. Sell a little bit. You can get Japanese trebs and halbs. Your opponent has 6 conks right now. And 130 vils. Like, you just have to be, like, better aggressive. But they're not really showing us any, you know, any proof that that's going to happen.
A single light cav. Oh.
And all the monks trying to convert it. Yeah, the monk micro hasn't been perfect, but, like, nothing's converted, man. It sucks. Something convert.
Got a lot of red too.
If monks are going to be...
Red.
Like, if it's going to take this long for stuff to convert, and it's going to be, like, you know, more linear and not, like, random, then they should auto-convert. Like, they auto-heal. Like, if something gets within, like, half range, they should start converting it. Some sort of buff, man. Something.
And they should also be free.
Yes. No,
says,
no payment.
No payment for monks?
Does
and villager should be capped at 29.
Yeah, we're asking if green has devotion. I don't know how to even check that. Because it's not on the screen, like all these other things are. Green up to 149 vils, 143, and Cavalier finally coming now. So I think the Cavalier switch will be a problem for red, but he is going Halb, and he is going Imp, so it could happen.
I was going to say, Elite Skirm is coming in as well.
Actually, you know what? Loilo, I think I can say that green does not have devotion because he does not have a monastery.
Yeah, good call.
Light Cav.
Oh, Light Cav.
Coming in to kill the Monkas.
This is really smart. Just a handful of Light Cav.
Yeah, hop in the TC though. We're close enough that, yeah, just saved ourselves. So, not too bad. So, I don't think we got devotion. We do have Skirm and Pike being tech from the Japanese player. And again, JR, that's how they can do it. Is just like trash.
I think green is missing. I think green is just kind of missing a little bit of the boat. On they have such an eco lead, and they have to feel that they have such an eco lead. They have not used that really at all. Like we're not getting.
JR, look at the macro. Look at the macro, man. 10.
We need units.
1,000 wood.
Yeah, it's
and no food. Put down some farms, man. You have 10,000 wood and one lumber camp.
It just feels weird. They just need to make soldiers. Like, you're letting Red have an opportunity to actually get back in this game.
He has 105 on wood. What are you doing, Green?
Wait, they have 105?
107.
That's well done.
108.
Well played. Well played.
I mean, he's not even going to have room for military at this point. It's going to be a Spanish sappers.
Green has 6 military right now. 161 bills. And you know me, Joe. I love booming. But 6 military? What is happening?
Yeah, this is wild, man. It's these Trebs have just been hanging out at home, not looking to go forward. We could have taken this monastery at the very least out that's got a relic in it.
And
working on the right side, though.
Oh, stand ground. Why are we stand grounding?
Yeah,
Don't
that
stand
sucks.
ground your samurai, dude. No.
Samurai could have taken out that other Treb.
Totally.
Alright, we do have a second Japanese Treb, though, and a third one on the way. So, ooh, there's even Sabs in the vicinity. If we can run, like, a unit out there to draw some fire, we might be able to attack the Treb. And that is what Red's going to do, or attempt, maybe? Nope. He's going to try and heal the... repair the castle, but he cannot. Elite Skirmish are being annoying. Yes.
Is Green memeing?
Yes,
like,
100%.
Green,
yes.
You think Green's just flexing here at this point?
I think Green's gonna get the what's the tech that Spanish have for the Vills?
Not oh, YA, can I think of it?
I mean,
makes them OP.
Yeah, they're gonna get sappers and supremacy. That's the one. Thank you, Janu. Yeah, they'll get supremacy and sappers and just try to kill everything with villagers. And that will be a crazy flex on your opponent's home map.
This castle is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
What are you doing? Never do this castle.
He has to delete it. Oh, and this Treb should kill it right away. This Treb should kill it with one shot. It didn't get the shot away fast enough, so I think the castle's gonna go up. Man, that's unfortunate.
Green might lose this game.
I don't think so.
Serious.
I don't think so. I'm not there yet.
Joe.
He's got 11 light cav. Dude, I mean 10k wood, like that's a huge problem. Like that is a huge problem. Oh, but all these vills for red are going to go down trying to make these farms. Light cav being converted now by the monks, maybe. Monks doing nothing. Worthless monks. Worthless.
If only monks were a good unit.
Hey, we got one! One scout cav.
Yay!
Well, there's a lot of green stuff being thrown, JR, but the problem is there's a lot of green stuff being right back remade because we're at 160 vills and making 10 more. Making more TCs up the left side.
All I know is there's nothing on the right side of this map that is stopping red.
The
home base of green might be able to stop this, but nothing is stopping red on the right side of this map.
JR, the only way that red wins this game is if green is completely incapable of making a late post-imp push, which could be true. I mean, that could be a weakness of this player.
You can't make a post-imp push with 2 on gold.
But he has access to gold though.
Trash?
He's got gold.
Yeah, but
he needs to get to it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is nuts.
But he's never going to be dead with over 100 vills, so red's got to continue pushing. I'm still not there, man. I'm still not there. I don't believe in Gizmo right now. We're housed at 130, JR. We're housed at 130 with Gizmo. 160.
40 of those units are actual army.
Well, actually,
military.
We're about to be housed again for green.
What is happening?
He can't make conks anymore because he has no gold, but also there's elite skirm and Halb or pike on the field now, so he kind of doesn't want to. There's also castles everywhere for red.
I'm not gonna lie, if red wins this is actively the biggest throw I've ever seen.
Well, and JR, imagine
100%.
imagine the sway and the momentum for this. Like, if you just meme too hard and lose this game and the momentum all of a sudden swings and you cost yourself a chance at, like, a $600 final or whatever it's going to be by the time we get there. Samurai rating, Pike rating. Can
Oh my word.
Gizmo do
Still
it?
one on gold. Still one on gold.
Preeminent says he's preparing to resign.
41 on farms is actually very strong, though. I mean, I would like to see like 60,
Well,
if 70 if you're going full SR, but
you can have as much on food as you want against Japanese Haub. I don't care if you have 200 Hussar. Japanese Haub are going to destroy.
Spanish are going to go champs into somebody that can make samurai. That's wrong, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, Japanese had a chance to do this. Like, making infantry against Spanish that doesn't go cav. He made cav. He like got the Cavalier upgrade, but he can't get gold. So like champ might seem like an option, but Japanese can literally just make infantry if you're gonna go champ and light cav, and they will absolutely destroy you.
Surely this is a champ switch. You got 5 racks down.
Loilo says Spanish isn't going anything. He's getting Bodcanero. He's getting like every tech because he's like, I don't know what to do.
I have never seen this in my life.
This is pretty wild, man. We got to 180 vills, I think, for Spanish before he finally made like a unit.
And somebody after this game, somebody go check on Nutcracker. Make sure that they're okay.
Nobody knows who it is. Only Azure and Duke could do that.
Go check on Nutcracker. What is happening?
Yeah, I agree, Loito. A huge throw by red into an even huger throw by green. And it's going to be crossbow for the Spanish player. No, skirm. Okay, that's right. Spanish didn't even get crossbow. Okay, so it's elite skirm for Spanish.
Well, now we just go full samurai, right? And
I mean, even your own elite skirm are going to be fine, like, because you have gold and he doesn't.
I honestly don't know what to say. I am just dumbfounded.
Supremacy was definitely the plan, and I think that this was like a you memed a little too hard situation. +4 plate mail coming in for the infantry for Japanese, and those Japanese are fast. The samurai, they're fast. They attack fast. When they find the skirmishers, which they will, because they're even faster than them, they will shred them.
Yeah, well, are you on my side yet about this game? Like, do we agree? Like, I don't know. Green's dead, right? Like, it's over.
Yeah, he hasn't. JR, he hasn't even gone to the gold that he has. Like, he has gold accessible to him, and he's not even taking it. So I kind of, you know what? Green throws. Game over. I agree. Red cannot lose now. Unfucking believable, and I can't even believe it.
Okay, I'm not gonna say that red can't lose because I would have said that green can't lose.
Yeah, you're right. There'd have to be an even bigger throw by red.
Hey, Elevate, don't call it a comeback. To quote the great ones, call it what it is.
Oh, without a doubt, biggest throw of the tourney so far. Like, without a doubt.
Oh my.
And JR, we got up to like 7 TCs for green, I think, at some point, and we are down to 3. He's still on 155 vills. What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know, Zhao. I'm just confused.
There's so many Japanese trebs out all over the place now, too. The monks are finally coming forward. Let's see if they get any value ever in this game.
I love that red is just raiding constantly with samurai. Really strong.
Yo, what's up, Aristotle? Yeah, this has been the whole game. He had like 180 vills at one point, I think, and he's literally losing everywhere. The monks are down here converting stuff.
Wait, we didn't Cavalier again. What?
And that's it.
Oh my gosh.
What a ridiculous game. I cannot believe that Gizmo just won that. Gizmo with Samson Rams, a failed Petard Rush, a TC. Guys, he won this game, and this was his starting TC. And it was not wood here or anything earlier either. This was the pond. This was the TC. And he won this game. Jammin, I don't know if you saw the whole game, but which one was the Mike Jet throw?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Which one?
they were both so Mike Jet throws. I don't. Well, Mike Jet doesn't do like 180 Vil throw. I don't think. And also, Mike Jet doesn't quit there. If Mike Jet's the Nutcracker, he's playing like another 15 minutes at least.
Mike Jet is not Gizmo. I love
Yeah.
Mike Jet. Mike Jet is not Gizmo.
Mike Jet, I'm already convinced is Scrooge, man. And Scrooge is gone from the tournament, which is surprising. A lot of people thought Mike Jet would be like a finalist here, but this could be him. I mean, this could be it.
Preeminent Monarch because I think he just got a conversion at
yes.
the very last second. I heard one come in.
Exactly. So, he converted a builder down here. One of these guys got converted for the 201 over 200.
I just want to say it was a pleasure to be here. I'm not leaving, but like I just want it to be said. This is nuts.
What a game, man! What a game. Jr. I did check our APM after game 1, and it was pretty one-sided. Game 2 though, dead even. 38-35. I mean, as close as could be, 20 and 21 military APM. So without the ships, maybe Gizmo a little leveled out to Nutcracker. And we're about to see a great third game, I think. It's going to be on Arena.
I just don't know what to do after seeing a game like that. Like, I feel like I need to take a shower, but also I feel like I need to shake somebody's hand. Like, I don't know.
Congratulate someone.
Yeah, I don't.
But also, like, slap somebody and tell them they're an idiot.
I kind of want to do that to both of them,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, both at the same time, right?
Yeah. Oh, my.
Man. All right, guys, so that does two things. First of all, it sends us into Game 3, which is on Arena. And secondly, it gives us a guaranteed Game 4, so that means we got at least 2 left, JR.
I love it, and I hope that the games are more like the African Clearing and less like the...
right.
Because that was very fun to watch.
Well, we know it's not going to end in 20 minutes because it's on Arena. And, man, I'll tell you what. Gizmo, this guy, he's playing Lithuanians. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the game. This might be a monk school graduate here. You know, he did all the things that I love in the first one. This player is like this is like a love letter to me. These games that he's played right now.
Wait, the way that they played Water Nomad was a love letter to you, Chow. I think you want to take that one back.
I mean, to be honest, they finished that game as early as they possibly could, and that's exactly what I would have done. But I just would have GG'd like right when it started. Since we're on Arena, JR, I can tell this story while we start. I want to get queued up first, though. I'll tell you about
I'm already in game.
The Christmas tournament that I played, the Lightning tournament on Sabatero's channel, and what happened to me there. I had a funny kind of game. Okay, so I'm at 11 seconds.
All right, I'm all the way to 37.
Okay, I'll jump up there. Yeah, Hoagie, I think we might see a Jow Rush here, man. We'll see. Gizmo's already pushing the deer. Yeah, this is going to be a Jow Rush. How far, JR?
37, but I
37.
can move
Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, deer coming in. So we're going to see a Jow Rush from Gizmo, I'm pretty sure. Nutcracker's Britons, which is a weird kind of arena civ, I guess. Pretty defensive. Not the best against the Jow Rush, but longbows, if they're masked, can be pretty annoying.
And red and green Jow, if you
want. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And I need to update my score, too. 1-1. Okay, so quick story time for you guys. Played on a friend Sabatero's channel. Sabatero is in the tournament, or was in the tournament. Maybe is in the tournament. I don't know. This could be him actually that we're watching. But he hosted a Regicide tournament. That was like a best of one Regicide 1-day tournament. So I'd never played Regicide, probably in like years, if I've ever played it at all. I can't remember. But I sent a message to AR saying, hey, I got a Regicide tournament in like 5 minutes. Give me like a quick, what should I do? So he kind of told me like, just, go basic. Like, you start with more villagers, but you want the same like macros and stuff when you go up. So I thought, okay, if I'm just going to do what I normally do, then I'm just going to do a monk rush. So I picked Bengalis because I knew I would need a lot of rams and probably spears. So I did like a modified Jow Rush, went over to the guy's base, knocked down his castle, knocked down his TC, and then went back to my castle and saw that, What's that tech where you can see the king? Not
Biased?
spies. Not spies. Spies is see the villagers. There's one where you can... Oh, treason. I see that treason is clickable, so I'm like, yes! I got my 400 gold to click it, and I start mashing the shit out of that button. And nothing's happening. Like, I'm the only one with military. The guy doesn't have a TC. He doesn't have a castle. And I'm clicking the button, and it's clickable. And I'm clicking it, and nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. And I can't see where his king is. And like 2 minutes later, I see like 3 light cav running towards me, and I just GG'd. Because I thought it was like a bug or something. Apparently, it is a bug, but the only bug is that it looks like it's clickable. It's actually an imp tech.
Oh, interesting.
So I lost a
Oh,
tournament
wow.
game against an opponent that had 17 vills, no TC, and no castle when I had those things.
Oh my goodness.
Now, to be fair, it was during the Arsenal-Liverpool game, and my attention was not very much on the game because I was trying to watch Arsenal play Liverpool. But yeah, I was. It was a fun tournament. It did not last very long for me though.
If you are you claiming
Ooh.
Gizmo as a monk school graduate? If you are, we just need to talk about the fact that they already lost a villa to a board.
I see that, and they lost their scout too. Was it their scout or was it another bill? Let's rewind because they're down 2 things.
They lost a villa and a scout, Jeff.
We
they
drew
scout to-
Monarch. We drew. I'm gonna rewind real quick, Jared, just so I can see it, and then I'll
Right.
get queued back up with you.
I'll be at 6 minutes or so.
I just want to see where this happened, like how it happened. I guess I bet it happened like they were a scout stuffing at the same time. Ooh, actually, this is not a Jowrush. This is not a Jowrush. They've done this in the wrong order. If it's a Jowrush, so this is not. I don't think this is a monk school student anymore. This is a fake monk school student.
Who is a monk school student, Jow, for in the tournament? I will heal you was correct.
I will heal you. Telly. Take I Lies was in the playoff play-in game, and he's a graduate. There might be one more that I'm missing, but
I think they just lost it. I don't think they even were built for scout fighting at that time. They're about to scout fight in about 5 seconds here.
I've already just gone past it because the fact that they've not done the build right has kind of like tripped me out here. I'm looking at the scout fight though, and yeah, losing the scout fight too is like a huge thing. I would always tell my students just to run back home. You're gonna be feudal first. Don't lose your scout like this. Okay. Anyways, where are you at, Jer?
605.
All right, let's get back up to 605. Catch up with JR. We had a nice from Nutcracker, so. Oh, he says RNG on my side. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. So Nutcracker's been talkative.
I think it's beige. That's something beige is nice.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
And beige would say something like that.
You're right. Beige would pick Britons on Arena too.
Oh man, Nutcracker being beige is an interesting thing to think about here.
Yep, if this is a monk school student, they have completely forgot everything about how to do this build.
Gizmo is just playing like a wild man. Like I don't think it's Mike Jet, but it feels like somebody who Mike Jet whispered in their ear a little bit too much, something like that. Because
maybe
Gizmo just is making interesting decisions.
What about a Bricks?
I don't know that Bricks. I don't know. Maybe Gizmo has just played really strong in some of the matches that I've seen, and up on 20 vills.
Also, I would have to they are going up. I mean, this is a fake Jowrush is basically what this is, which
I would like to call this the off-brand version.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
this is the Costco Jowrush, man.
This is the Maker's Mark Jowrush.
But most importantly, I want to point out that Mike was a student in a monk school semester, but he dropped out, and I could see Bricks doing this. I could see Bricks getting like a lesson from Mike Jet at some point, not necessarily during this tournament or before it, but like at some point, just kind of knowing what it is. I mean, this is like the setup of the eco is how I would set up my eco right now. We'll see how they switch or what they add in feudal, but They're way behind because I'd be up at 850.
Oh
And
no. Oh no, Loom. No Loom means Wolf wins, right?
wait, I don't even
Oh
see a villager.
no. Right side of the map.
Wait. Hang on,
Gizmo
hang on.
leading the...
Hang on. What the hell? Okay, so he sent one villager way over there.
Yeah, wild decisions from Gizmo. I'm telling you, Zhao, this person is listening to somebody.
The other villager is about to get caught. JR, I paused the game, by the way. I had to look at this. I'm at
That's fine,
947.
that's fine.
If you can get to 947 for me.
Yeah.
This other one, yeah, this scout has caught the other one. If it's paying it, oh no, okay, that's right. Because the scouts traded earlier, it has only 3 HP left. So he'll find the vill, but he won't be able to kill it. So 947, JR, whenever you're ready. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. But this is disaster. You're caught. You lost your vill. You lost your scout. And you're in Castle Age, or you're in Feudal Age. You're not supposed to send villagers forward in Feudal Age, dummy. You're supposed to do that in Castle Age. That's why you have 200 food too little. He did kill the scout. He killed the scout, so... But yeah, they've done it at the wrong time. They went forward in Feudal Age instead of in This is a terrible attempt at this build. And we already have the food now. Okay, so we're clicked up, and we'll be up at about 13.5. So this is like a... I hope he's not here anymore. This is like an Iron Chef attempt at a Zhao build.
Hey, I have definitely seen Iron Chef do a better build than this.
He can do it perfect. He can also do it like this.
Dude, Sheffy has shot so many, fired so many shots. He can take one, I believe.
Sheffy will be showing the highlights of this matchup, by the way, tomorrow on his stream, guys.
Oh,
So
Sheffy's gonna destroy this guy.
yeah, wait, you think I was bad? Yeah. I basically did this. I basically did exactly this to Chef for like 3 months while he was learning it. So Barrack's coming up now for green.
Outpost is a little funky. Maybe it's to think of. Maybe you're thinking about. You're assuming a monk rush.
It's exactly
help you a little bit.
That's exactly what he's doing. It's a great idea because you're gonna see, what comes first. I don't like where he placed it. I think it should be like out a lot further because you barely get any extra vision there.
Yeah,
so
surely
I wish it was much
at the very
further.
farthest edge of the,
yeah.
Of the like as far as possible.
I like the idea of an outpost. I hate the place that he's put this outpost. Let's put it that way. Pikemen coming out, and we haven't even we're not our villagers because we went out at the wrong age. We don't know what we're.
Wait, Zhao, there was a match that we were watching that one of the players said to the other, "Please beat this person. They are not a good person." Remember that? Or they were joking, but
yeah,
did they say please beat Gizmo? Because that would have been Mike Chet talking about bricks, most likely, if that was who they had said.
I'll go look back at that. Yeah, these villagers
getting
their
steps
in
Gizmo,
for sure.
This could totally be bricks. This could totally be bricks taking advice from Mike Chet.
Okay,
which would be wild.
Now, one thing I will say is they've done this part right. If you get caught in the monk rush, you're supposed to build 1 monastery and 1 barracks. No, Hoagie. You, my friend, should join monk school next semester. I will tell you exactly why this monastery is in the perfect position. It is as close to all the relics as it can be. If that makes sense. It's in the equidistant spot. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Spearman coming in. And more TCs added for green. So this is exactly what you want when you're monk rushing. You don't want to put your monasteries up here. Your monks want to be in the back anyways. Ideally, you don't get caught. So this is the best place to not get caught. But you'll see that the relics come in super fast.
I feel like I'm going to get hives just watching the idle TC time. I know this is how it's done. How you're supposed to do it. Look at this. Look at the food count.
There's 1 on these extra sheep because we were stupid and didn't do it right. So we have extra sheep.
But it's never battering ram first. It's always mango first, right?
No, it's always battering ram first.
So this person probably did go to your school, Zhao. You probably need to talk to them.
Ram for wall. I mean, this could easily be Mike Chet, by the way they played this game alone, but I'm leaning bricks now. Leaning a little bricks. So we're finally adding the second monastery. And this is how, you know what? This is how somebody who watched Chef Monk Rush would do this rush. And he's making a Scorpion. This is a Chef. This is a Chef copy Monk Rush.
You sure it's not just Chef?
I mean, I would think it was Chef. If Chef was in the tournament, I would think this was him. Although we did just watch the last game, so we kind of know it's not him.
Yeah, we know it's not, but I want to live in a world that this could be Chef.
Yeah, JR, I'm going to be going up to Boston in a couple of weeks and meeting Deneb Thought and a bunch of other low elo nobody's going to be there. A couple other folks I've never met before, so that should be pretty fun for the
Boston
NAC meetup.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Green with his own monks. Who's going to get Atonement first? So let's see. As soon as Red sees that Green has a monastery at all, he should have to get Atonement. This is a great castle, though.
Yeah, this castle denies so much.
Really stops your way in here, but he could get in and kind of get to this right side. I'm flying up from Florida, Deneb. I am in North Florida.
Oh, this is nice of Gizmo to give the Spearman back.
Yep, one conversion back. We're going to get one Vil. We've got the battering ram. I don't know where it's going.
Oh, everything dies, right?
No,
everything dies.
You just got to run. Castle Fire's so
Run.
bad. The Castle Fire's so bad it'll kill like one thing.
There's one. Does it? It's close. Nice. They get through.
So here's the problem, though. You just have this tiny little corner now. This is all you have, and you really have to go through this TC.
Dude, we gotta convert the Spearman. Please don't lose a Scorpion to a single Spearman. No.
Oh, we might.
Don't do it.
We might lose the Scorpion. No. He's got a Vil there too. He could repair. And he does lose it, and he finally tries to convert. And Fletching comes in, and Fletching's a big upgrade right now because of the little space we already had. Oh, that's right. Britons don't get Atonement. This could be... I mean, not getting Atonement is... You should never lose this. If you're monk rushing this player without Atonement.
That Spearman has been converted 3 times and then died to a castle. It seems so unfair for the Spear. He just wanted to live a good life.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really tough, though, for Gizmo. He hasn't really done anything to the eco at all. He's not putting enough pressure on this to get into the backside. And when you look at the Vil count, and it's already at like 45, there's a castle up. You know, we're not adding anything else at home, as is customary in a Jow Rush. Actually adding more monasteries and siege workshop out here. It's just not the way to do this. What you want to do in this situation when the opponent gets units up is start banking siege in your siege workshop. Preferably rams at this point because you have to go through the castle. We're trying to be annoying with the monks, but yeah, good job by Green, just pop in and out.
In what universe are we putting down a stable and getting +1 armor on 0 on food?
It's exactly what you should be doing. A +4 knight, which we should have relics. Okay, we do have 4 relics. So a +4 knight. What usually happens in a rush like this, JR, is the enemy's villagers have to attack you at some point. You know, they get tired of like 3 monks converting shit, so they're like, whatever, I'll just send 15 Vils at them. So if you have one knight that has +4 attack when he Vil rushes you, or if he starts making scouts, a couple +4 knights absolutely shred that. So that's just fine.
We already know they have monks, right?
Well, they have one British monk. And no, it's not bad because I'm betting on my look Vil's rushing. If there's one knight there, all those Vils are dead. They're going to rush your monks. We're not paying enough attention. They're going to close the hole. Really good job by Nutcracker. But now we're pressuring the other side. So a good job by keeping the pressure up here on the other side. And because we have the relic share, we've got like infinite gold. So we can buy knights as needed.
Man, buying knights. I don't. Jow, this is why I don't Jow Rush. This just feels evil. Also, I love the monk is just running around getting healed from the other monk.
And if we had... dude, I was playing a game the other day, JR, where there was... I was Bengalis, and I had like 2 monks, and they were unresearched pikemen, like 40 of them. two monks were just standing next to each other, healing each other, and the 40 pikemen could not kill them. Like, they couldn't surround them enough to take away enough eco, or to take away enough points. Actually, the co-caster, well, that's an old, that must be a really old command. I can't remember the last time. It's JR goes boom. If I have an admin in here that can do that. Norson, can you fix that for me, man? You're an admin. Look at that. Look at this. Awesome. JR, we got through the TC and we've stopped the next one. This is why this is so possible, man. If the other player just wants to boom and they're not going to make anything, this Nutcracker player is going to die on just being a boomfest guy.
I mean, we do see Redemption coming in too for the first, just not coming in. It's
Redemption.
See some interesting conversions.
Redemption usually like one of the first things you want to do, but I actually like that he's delayed it here because there's not a whole lot that he could have used it on at all.
Jow, did you see this? Green got the conversion on the knight, then red converted it right back, and right before the conversion came through, Nutcracker deleted it.
That was going to be my point earlier, JR, was I don't really mind bringing knights against monks here because you have more monks, so you can just convert them right back, right? Like, if they're going to waste a conversion and then delete, that's okay. There's the knight, another delete. So we need atonement is what we need. Red needs to get atonement. But we're in good shape. We're not actually in bad shape at all here. We can put more pressure on this TC.
What a world we live in.
It'd be great to get this ram, these two rams that are on the TC, onto this monastery. If we can kill this monastery, then we can have a lot more space to attack these two kind of eco spots. Deneb, this is everybody was invited personally by me because it's a hidden cup. So I wanted to make sure it was people that didn't screw anything up. And it's 1,200 players and below. So a couple of the guys have been over 1,200 at some point, but they're streamers that I know are actually 1,200 or close to it. So we've seen some really, really crazy games. We've seen some really bad games. We've seen some really good games. It's been all over the place, but they've almost all been really fun. So.
Nutcracker has enough stone for another castle. I would not be against putting up a castle.
Oh, there's a build conversion.
Try to reclaim your gold somehow, potentially.
Oh, we got the GG call! He's calling it! Okay, not an arena player. We got this guy. We know that for sure. Thanks, Redo.
What is happening?
What a crazy game, man. So, JR, just to recap this real quick. This was done at like if I was grading this, thank you for trying anyways. If I was grading this, this would get like barely passed. Like barely passed. No, Nutcracker. Redo, you mean Gizmo, right? Not Nutcracker. Yeah, D+. D+ maybe. Okay, Gizmo.
So we think Gizmo is Telly.
See,
interesting.
They did pick Japanese in the last game, which is a Telly thing to do. They did go Sam's and Rams. Okay, but
we already know who you are, Heat Miser. Wait, is that right, Heat Miser?
Who did we
determine?
No, we think he is. Who was it? We think he is.
I thought it was one of the Misers.
Snow Miser. Yeah, we think he's Snow Miser. We think he's Snow Miser.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to make the point real quick because that was like a D+, and it still worked. Like, this is just if you guys are at like 1,300 or below, you can literally make 20 villagers in an arena game and win against somebody who makes like 100 in every game. Monk School Semester 3 coming soon if anybody's interested. So there'll hopefully be even more of this on the letter. We've got to do some updates to the curriculum with all these buffs and nerfs and crap.
Gunnar, you have to wait to tell me you're wrong.
Yes, you can't tell us yet. We only get the reveal at the live final. Yeah, Hoagie, sign up, man. Just send me a DM or something, and
hey, Sheffy, why didn't you tell us you were playing in this game? By the way,
Sheffy, I thought that was you, man.
It did.
Let's take a quick look at the APM JR, and then I'm going to take the dog out, and we can listen to our hidden holiday anthem.
Sounds good to me.
But I want to check the APM. Okay, so Gizmo a little quicker in this one with the monks. And Nutcracker never even got to military. I mean, did we even make more than the spear in that game? A spear and a monk? I think that was it.
3 longbows, I think.
Okay, wow. Crazy, crazy game. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me queue up the next one. And let me get our song playing.
What a set this has been.
Good, great
Absolute
set so
dominance
far.
in the first game.
JR, I gotta think that Nutcracker is the better player. So I would have to give him the edge in game 4. Okay, JR, I'm going to play the song. You're welcome to speak as much as you like through it and talk to the folks. I'm going to take the doggo for a quick outside potty break, and then I'll be right back. But yeah, guys, this is Al Coldner FM. This is our Hidden Holiday Cup anthem. Shout out again to JR, man. Thank you for being here with me. We're having a good time so far. Oh, kazoo to this, man.
It won't be in real time, so it'll be a delayed kazoo. Nobody wants to hear a delayed kazoo.
It's a cloudy day outside and the windows are fucked up. The holidays make me wanna watch some Hidden Cup. Getting my hot chocolate ready and some gingerbread too. HHC by Capture Nine's gonna be something for you. The players identities are hidden, so you never know who you're going to face in this scenario. This will be a never glow. Let's play some games. Enjoy the Christmas time while watching some H. It's a hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. Cup. It's the hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. Cup. The whole month of December we'll be casting some games. The only difference is that we won't know the names of the players. Only secret identities. Let's see if we can turn friends into some enemies. And then when we are done, from 12 characters we'll be left with one. The holiday character who takes it down. So grab yourself a drink and reverse that frown, cause it's a hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. Cup. It's the hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. Cup.
All right. No, I'm not eating cookies. I'm actually eating a Starburst.
Oh, before we start the game, what's the best flavor of Starburst? Everybody in chat, quick. And Zhao.
They're all good, but if you say orange, you're a psycho.
I mean, if you say anything other than red, you're a psycho.
Pink.
If we're being honest.
Look, pink is up there. I've had my times where yellow is a solid one too. Sheffy, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Jammin says yellow.
Yellow's fine. Look, I'm like a Starburst
Aficionado?
sommelier.
So nice. Well played, Zhao.
The pink pack is the best, like, dollar for dollar. The original pack, everything's good. I've had my times where I've thought they've all the best, except for orange. Nobody likes orange.
There's not a blue Starburst, is there?
Yes, there is. It's not very good. It's like it's in the like the mix-up pack where there's like 2 flavors in one. It's like a strawberry something. There.
You actually are a
dude. I've had every Starburst they've ever made. If they make something Starburst, I try it. Blue raspberry, that's the one.
What? Since when did you buy into the big Starburst, man? This is
Dude, since I was like 8 years old, when I was like a kid, when I did, I was in like karate class, and every time I would like get a new belt or like a new like piece of tape on my belt, my mom would take me to get candy, and it would be Starburst every single time. So for Christmas, I don't buy candy for myself anymore, but for Christmas I got like the giant bag of Starburst, so I've just been snacking on them.
sounds amazing, actually.
All right, let's go into game number 4, JR. We're going to be on Haboob. It's going to be Mayans versus Malians. Yeah, I've tried the duos, Jam, and they're not bad. All right, I'm hopping in. Hope everybody in chat is a big Starburst fan as I am. Guys, if you type
I feel like
X...
Starburst and Skittles are in an ongoing fight, don't you?
I love Skittles too, so like, yeah. I'm not as big of a Skittles guy as I'm a Starburst guy, but I do love me some Skittles. Guys, if you type !HHC in the chat, you can see a little bit more about the players, about the tournament. Exclamation point donate if you are feeling so generous on this day after Christmas. All 100% of the donated money goes directly to the prize pool. And we've already had Hoagie donate some today, so we've added him to our list of donators. I've got quite a few others in here that I've donated to. Jammin' and Loelo. Okay, so JR, I'm at second 10.
Me too. Let's do it.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so
Jammin', you also probably love the drink Squirt. Jammin', you like gushers and squirting. You're that type of guy.
Gushers are good too, though. You can't hate a gusher. Like, those are delicious.
I do not find myself snacking on gushers.
Oh.
I don't know that I've ever really snacked on a gusher.
I mean, it was like a middle school snack for me, I think, but it's good stuff. Okay, so Jared, we got Mayans for Gizmo, and I'll be honest, from what I've seen from Gizmo so far, I'm not thinking Mayans is going to be like a Civ that's their strong suit. Like,
Gizmo's the type of player that does a lot of things wrong, but still finds a way to win. And Mayans could be a pretty good set for that. They
that's
get
true.
It's cheap army, and they can make a lot of archers, and it could be fun.
It's true that they do kind of they have a little bit of options. They do have a good eco bonus, but blue we've seen, or excuse me, not. Oh, let me switch the colors. We want green and red.
Oh yeah, yes.
And we also need. I need to change the score too. Gizmos. Wow, I never would have expected. Thank you guys for giving me the update help. I never would have expected Gizmo to be up 2-1 in this series after game number 1.
Yeah, I totally agree.
What do you think, Ozil? He's not talking.
Dog cam.
He just wants Cam instead of talking.
Borker.
Go lay down.
I would like to rename the dog Borker. I think that would be awesome.
Okay. We got some negotiations in. Hopefully we can get a couple minutes without borking.
So last Haboob game we saw, Jao, the player did the same exact thing. They put their first... Now, it wasn't Nutcracker. It was...
It was Snow Miser, wasn't it? No, it was whoever Snow Miser was playing.
Gizmo? Wasn't it Gizmo?
Did they
Can
play
they put
there?
their...
Yeah, you know what? I think it was because it was... We thought Snow Miser was Gunner. And they played against Gizmo. And Gunner, and who we think is Gunner, did that like triple... Yeah, that triple range stuff like right in the middle here. Yep, we cast that one, yep.
So... The player on the top on that game did the same exact thing. Put their first lumber camp really far away. Didn't go for the boobs.
Yep.
And the player in the south went for the closer lumber camp.
Oh yeah, that's right. We kept having people go to the side boob for lumber in that game. There was like a bunch of side boobage.
There was a lot of side boob action in that game. I do remember that very distinctly.
Let's see if this Nutcracker Scout is going to get... okay, good job kind of avoiding the TC. nothing dead early on in this one, JR, so we've made it past the point of our first death in the last game. Super fast quick wall there by Gizmo, and he's got 4 vills on the wood line, and they're going to be there by themselves for a while.
Does Nutcracker lame? That I think you should go for it personally.
How do you get back? I mean, you have to go right by the vills or around the freaking.
Yeah.
Walls.
Totally.
The wall gets deleted there by, I don't know why you would make that and then delete it. I guess he was just scared of the scout.
You could also just get the Vill to die here. Just
yep, that's what he's looking for. He's looking to just kill the Vill instead, and I love this. It lets you keep your scout alive. I love this play. I mean, even if you just bug the guy, look at the idle TC actually going up more for green than it is for red there. And that's usually what happens when you lame, right? At that elo.
That's the truth. That's the sad truth of it.
Now, he did miss these sheep on the right side that he could have taken. But I think he'll be happy that he just delayed that enough. And it's a barracks early, so Nutcracker maybe looking for like a militia into like a FC or something like that.
As Malians? Yeah, could be. Could be like an eternal drush into Man at Arms.
Ooh, and I'll tell you what, if this is an attempt at like a fast castle with a little bit of like Dark Age play, or maybe even some like Men at Arms, he just stole 2 goats, so that can be really helpful on the way up to Castle Age. And
honestly, if I'm the Nutcracker, I'm pushing these zebras. I'm pushing these zebras to my base. Like you have a scout here, and you have scouted so much good information. Do whatever you can to continue to disrupt. Oh, they're taking back Zhao.
Yep, he steals them back, and they might be stolen again, though. Yep, they're going to be restolen.
Or just kill them.
No, you want them.
Well, either one. It's better to either kill them if you can't get them.
Look at your TC now. You have no food left under your TC. You're going to go to, I guess, okay, you got this one sheep coming that's yours, and now you've got 2 that are coming that are the opponents. And we are making militia.
Gizmo also has 2 sheep on the other, or 2 goats on the other side by Nutcracker. What is happening? That's a lot going on.
Yeah, these were Nutcracker's sheep that he never found, and Gizmo never took them, so I don't know why.
Does Gizmo send these goats, or just leave them exactly where they are?
And these militia now, get these things forward, man. Yeah, you know where everything is. You've got great scouting. You now have good militia. Get these things out here. Meanwhile, Red started building this wall, but Green's got a way into the base that's not going to really affect him too much. Like, why are you attacking this house, man? Just walk around the freaking house. You're going to get shot like 1 time. This drives me crazy.
Now, Gizmo's going for militia too. What is happening? This is nuts.
For militia much later, and they're probably going to have to get up to Man at Arms. Oh, man, is this... Yeah, this range is going to go up because of the quick wall. This is actually a really good job by Gizmo, being able to get this range up.
Zhao. Supplies came in. Supplies came in for the Malian player. And then we didn't make any more. Stop it. Stop it.
No, they're saving for later.
That's a wild move, Zhao. That's somebody I think who thinks that supplies is an upgrade for current units.
Yeah, that could be. Okay, Archer comes out, and that should be enough to drive these Men-at-Arms away.
I mean, Skirm already coming out for the Malian player. It's really strong, actually. I like going into Skirm.
He needs to attack the Archer, though. There we go. He's now requeuing it to attack the Archer. That's actually really nice. Really well done by Nutcracker.
Are we gonna take a militia fight into Man-at-Arms?
Yeah, we're never getting Men-at-Arms, so you have to use them at some point. You might as well take some HP off them while you get another Archer out. Good engagement by the scout, though. That's going to kill another Archer. And that was a great fight for Green.
Yeah, in case you guys were wondering the difference between a militia and a Man-at-Arms, that's it. You can have 4 militia and a eagle try to go against 3 Man-at-Arms, and that is what will happen. That's nuts.
He does lose his scout there now and only has 1 Man-at-Arm and 1 skirm on the field. Archers coming too, though, and Archers will be really nice. Fletching as well, so... man, Jared, this front gold for Gizmo is going to end up being under a lot of pressure, and I really like the decision by Nutcracker to try to add that range and put the pressure there.
Yeah, no, I mean the transition from man-at-arms to archers was actually incredibly smooth for Nutcracker.
Well,
And the fact that they opened one skirm just to make sure that they had the advantage against the archers so their man-at-arms could get value, I think that was... Again, I think Nutcracker is playing better.
yeah,
But I
yeah, me
think
too.
Gizmo is finding ways to win this series, and it's very fun.
Well, again, like little things for Nutcracker. Like you know where the wood is already. Send a skirmisher over there. You've already driven him off gold. You know, now you're forcing a tower. Just go to his wood line. Yeah.
The other thing about this tower being here is that this means this tower can't be on the wood, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
you would always take a tower on the gold here, in my opinion, than a tower on the wood line with
Yep.
such an open map like Abu.
Now, I will say he's got the second wood line now in the back, so he's preparing to have to leave this wood line if he does. So really nice by Gizmo. But yeah, as they're saying in chat, because of the elo and because we know we've already seen these guys, there is no unthrowable position for either one of them. So, it doesn't matter who looks like they're in front in this set.
Oh yeah.
There's
no
always a
amount
shot.
of throw that cannot be overcome by an additional throw. I think.
Right.
Like, that's what we have been proven here.
We do have a little bit of a wall here for Nutcracker that at least keeps his secondary gold safe, barring a big runaround. And first market for Nutcracker too. We've seen a lot of market use in this set, so you like to see the first market come down. Fletching, Padded Archer coming from both these guys now. Almost the same time too.
Micro. Look at the micro though. Seriously, they're microing skirmishes is not easy to do. Pretty well.
Yeah, I mean you're not getting scouts from the Mayan player though, right? Although Eagles would be a great addition. We're already adding the Eagles, so that's terrific. And Green's also adding a few more men-at-arms. So Red smartly targeting the men-at-arms. And as soon as an Eagle pops out here, those skirms are going to be useless.
Wait, Steffi's saying maybe not. I'm not even sure what you're saying that about. Chef.
Microing skirms. Microing skirms.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're a god at microing skirms.
Nice spot here as this tower tries to come down. Good idea for the tower, too, on the gold. But we're going to get caught by the Eagle. But skirms enough there. There's no defense on those Eagle scouts, and they are not very strong.
Feudal Age Eagles without +1 armor are garbage. So,
now,
are we going to get +1 armor on them? That would be fun.
Well, they'd still be okay against skirms. The problem is we have a lot of skirms now. And if Green finds the secondary gold that Gizmo will have to go to back here and is able to pressure that at all, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble.
I do like this tower, though, Joe. I agree.
Yeah, it's a great tower.
Ooh, the Eagle is up close.
And a great spot by the Eagle, too.
What is happening?
You kill 3 or 4 skirmishers without even barely any damage.
And the barracks location for Gizmo is actually kind of perfect here. Just you can send a couple Eagles out, kill these skirms.
Second range added there from Gizmo. He's going to look to add probably more archers, I would say. Yeah, archers.
Sheffy, if I had to guess, I would give you about a 25% chance that you're making it there on time. Especially if you're already saying that at 9:50 p.m. that you think you're going to be late. It's definitely, actually, it's 10% chance at best.
The rest of this wall coming down now for Green in the middle.
And Malians are up, Joe. What are we going as Malians here? Do we drop the stable?
Yeah, there is a stable already. There is already a stable, and we've seen the archers and the skirms from our opponent. So I would love a switch into some knights now. I think it'd be really good, really strong against Mayan too, who has already shown you that he hasn't upgraded any infantry.
Can we talk about Nutcracker killing more of just animals that don't need to die?
He does not like the flora and fauna of the Age of Empires maps, does he?
No, and he did it with the Conquistadors too? It's just like, very mean Nutcracker player.
Well, if you look at the score, you gotta be feeling really really pretty good about yourself if you're Gizmo. Even with this Castle Age coming in a few seconds, you've already clicked. You've got a decent amount of army out. Although when you do see this Castle Age come in, I would send this army straight back home. You don't want to be caught walking around with a Feudal Age army by a couple of Castle Age units. And we are getting one knight queued from one stable, but the other stable... Okay, husbandry out of the other stable.
Yeah, we really should be up significantly more villagers as Gizmo. We do have 3 minutes and 20 seconds of idle time versus 18 seconds for the other player.
I mean, we've killed 16 military units,
No
but no vills.
No
Yeah,
vills.
like a single vill kill. Okay, I like what Red's doing here. He's going to delay his army out here to the right, try not to get caught, wait till his upgrades come in, and then make an attack. But he's going to have to deal with knights at home. Or at least a knight. And Red would do well here to finish that wall again. Replace that one wall piece. Great spot by Green. He's going to go right to the back. Well, maybe not. Okay.
He should go right to the back. Imagine.
If he finds it, it's huge. It doesn't look like he's going to see it. Yeah, he's not going to see it, so
Ooh.
for now anyways. Or safe for the moment. Man, imagine just repairing this wall. The knights wouldn't be able to get through. Or maybe like a house there too. It might need.
Quick walls, quick walls, quick walls, quick walls do come in for Gizmo. Well done.
Yeah, on the gold, very nice. And there's Castle Age. Let's see what we click. Oh, and we're going to go home, I think. Oh, that's so unfortunate too, JR, because if we went the other way, we'd catch that TC. You don't want to go... Why would you leave if you're just going to go home?
Hey, but you have to appreciate this. Gizmo going monks for the 3rd game in a row.
Yeah, double monastery for Gizmo, and when he sees knights, he makes monks. I mean...
Yeah, Sheffy has a personal vendetta against Nutcracker. I'm not sure what Nutcracker has done to Sheffy in this life or a previous
He's
one.
been killing deers. Oh, the quick wall goes down, JR, on the gold, and 3 vills are going to die there.
Dude.
They should die anyways. Green, kill the green.
I think Nutcracker is
Green,
playing
kill that.
much better this game.
Okay, he's only killed 1 vill there though, so Red did a good job of saving. Chef doesn't like the ballet.
Chef, I have to imagine that if you smoked enough ganja, that you would love ballet. That's my hot take.
I don't know what you're talking about. You must be talking about eating vitamins. Because that's what me and Chefy do. We just eat vitamins.
TOS. Eating
well,
vitamins.
no, we're in a legal state anyways, but yeah. All right, good conversions on these knights. Maybe. If these fucking monks are worth anything, they'll get a goddamn conversion. All right, we got 2.
I went to the ballet once. They kicked me off the stage. I love it.
They didn't know what they had in front of them, Chefy.
Jow, two conversions do come in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it only took them like 45 seconds to get those 2 conversions as the knights ran away.
If only monks were a unit that could be used.
Knight on the gold on the right side, so finally did find that gold. And Mayan monks suck really bad, but they can still convert knights pretty good.
Yeah, that's an additional conversion. I mean, that's three knights for 3 monks that are on the field, Jow.
And the rest of these knights are going to die with like no value. So he killed 4 vills, but he's lost what, 8, 9 knights already.
And we're seeing Nutcracker go right back into eco mode as they're on 3 TCs now, Jow. I don't disagree with it. Like, I play very similar to this sometimes, but you have to know that you've kind of given up the position multiple times when you've had eco leads in this match, and you got to play something different. Maybe it's continuing to make army, as you're trying to boom, so maybe a little bit less boom, but
I mean, you could have a feeling creeping in right now that you can't beat this guy in the late game, I mean, he just monk rushed you. The game before that, you had an epic throw. Like, you might be, if you're in the Nutcracker shoes right now, you might be going, oh, geez, like, what in the heck can I even do? I keep throwing knights at this guy, and he's just converting me. I make more vills, and he just gets more army than me. What do I do? He's going to come in with this big army of knights now, and see if he can get some damage.
I'm late game. Like, why would you want to take this game into imp unless you're talking really far post imp, where gold is not available? But that's not the case. That's not gonna be the case for a long time. Like, I do not want to see Mayans early imp. That's horrific.
Just passing
That is.
Nutcracker past these 5 vills on the stone. Meanwhile, the Mayan Knights are going forward. Love to see that. Okay, we finally found
Okay, they're
stone.
coming back. They're coming back.
So we might kill that monk too. Actually, that worked out perfectly. It did get the relic, but we're able to kill it. Nice job by Nutcracker too, or by Gizmo to pop that relic inside.
Dude, and seeing Mayan Knights hunting, kind of a scary sight.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And the castle drop right in the dead center, and that's going to do a lot against this production. Eventually might even range the tower if we get some upgrades. The crossbow forward on the left side, though, and the knights forward on the right side. Well, I tell you what, we can completely separate his eco here. And then if we just send a Vil forward, or we do have monks forward. Actually, monks forward to convert a Vil could be huge here, because a forward TC, excuse me, a forward seed shop would be absolutely brutal for Gizmo.
Yeah, I wonder if the Nutcracker is going to put up a siege workshop or not. If that's just not really the plan.
Pikeman at home for Gizmo as the relic pops out of the monastery that dies eventually. You know what would be great here from the Malian player too is Gabetto.
Gabetto, really strong unit, and
Gabetto
that's
to
kind
go
of hard to
raid.
deal with.
Yeah, small walls are not going to help you. Monks, you know, probably not going to do very well against Gabetto so fast and a little bit of range on them. These monks that he has on the left side, I think he's forgot about. He needs to get these to the eco of green. If he can just
tower. I don't like this tower really at all.
Well, he's
This
protecting a
tower just
lot of
sat
food.
under.
He's protecting
Just
a
sit
lot
under
of
the
food.
tower. No, red should never not sit under this tower. Surely.
Maybe with like 5 crossbow. You can't sit that many crossbow under it. But I agree, he could idle a whole lot of stuff right there.
Two of these knights are still reds. Like.
Yep, he's kept
this
them alive.
is-
Done a really good job keeping them alive.
Jeffy, you gotta stop with your personal vendetta. Meanwhile, Nutcracker is getting really good raids on the Woodline.
Oh, I didn't even see. Yeah, really. Oh, and stop the TC too. Wow.
Oh, and throw from Gizmo. A lot of these Expo die.
Yeah, under the TC. Now he does have a couple still in good spots. The monks never got involved though. Imagine the monks up here just to even like heal these crossbow.
Jeffy, you are allowed.
And all these pike now die though, completely unupgraded. And dying to the plus something if I can click these friggin' knights.
Ooh, Zhao. 12 Vils on the gold. How many are going to be alive after this?
Well, we don't have
No
ballistics.
ballistic. Yeah.
But we're getting close. We're getting close up, so a nice job running to the castle instead of trying to run the other direction. But a lot of Vils go down there. And Imp comes in first for Gizmo this time. Okay, JR, here's how we know who Nutcracker is. Whoever floats wood like absolute crazy.
Yeah. True.
This is like the 3rd game in a row that they've had multiple thousand wood floating.
Wow. And the thing about this is it probably feels like a ton on Nutcracker right now. But Gizmo is up on only 48 Vils and doesn't really have the res for much. And I think we're going to see an Eagle switch.
Yeah, he really can't do it. I mean, he has no treb. I mean, he has no castle. He can't make trebs. Yeah, you know, he's Mayan, so he doesn't get BBC. I don't know what the Imp is going to get you. Maybe Arb?
Plus,
Is it Arb?
Eagle Warrior is really expensive. And all the upgrades going up along with that are that takes a lot of res. And doesn't have a ton.
JR, I don't know that Eagle is what he's doing here. I think he's just getting a couple upgrades for the Pike because he knows he's getting raided. And he's getting raided at the TC and he doesn't notice now on the bottom.
It could be.
Oh no, these Vils on the bottom. You need this position and we're not noticing.
Nutcracker is floating res all the time. Just so much.
Gizmo, on the other hand, has done really well with his micro of the eco, just not really the overall production. But he will get up, and he'll be able to make a treb. He'll get this castle up and pop a treb out pretty quickly. well
They just want to
before.
rearrange Nutcracker's eco for them. This is nuts. That's ugh.
And he hasn't bought a bunch of gold yet. Okay, he's just buying it now, I think, yeah. But he's buying food, actually. Selling wood, buying food, okay. So he's buying his way up now. But he doesn't have the gold for it. He's got to sell a bunch of wood. Okay, he sells a bunch. There's all the wood. He sells literally all of his wood and doesn't get to 800 gold.
Oh no. No.
Chemistry also coming in from Gizmo with a Treb popping out. Man, JR, this could be Gizmo's game. And to me, this is an upset.
I think it's interesting too. Gizmo also knowing to go Bracer first instead of Arb. So that's a good shout. Respect that.
Yeah, I think that, that is their... And actually, JR, with as little eco as they had, their imp stuff that they've done has been pretty freaking good.
I agree.
The castle was a little late, so they didn't get the Treb in time, but they've got chemistry. They've got a Treb. They've got another Treb. They've got crossbow. They've got monks there to even heal the weak crossbow and convert knights if they try to snipe. Green tried to get to the side boob over here, but pikeman raiding.
Side boob raid.
And there's 2 Trebs attacking this castle with chemistry. And there's
really
not...
wish you could see Green being active with these knights. Go try to raid somewhere.
Not a lot of stone. Well, JR, he wants to raid, but there's been so many monks around. He probably feels like, the knights that he's given away are hurting him more than the raids are. He does have this big group on the right side that are going to come and probably try and snipe the Trebs, and they're not going to be able to. Because those monks and those pikes and those crossbow are just waiting under the castle. He's going to lose his castle, and Red is in a dominant position now with half the villagers.
You have to back up, and I think you just have to back up off of this gold again. And you just have to hope you have enough army and can stop the next castle, which surely is coming from Gizmo.
Arb is going to come in soon, JR. I mean, when we get to Arb, we're going to have a lot of range, and we have a lot of siege already. This is going to be really scary for Green. He is still raiding at the bottom.
We got to do something with this army. We're up to imp finally. What are the clicks? That's what I'm always interested in. What are the first clicks?
He ran these 9 knights forward, and then he ran them back home, and now he's running them forward again. He's going to get a couple Vil kills, but this is so much idle time on your army. Need to get these Trebs forward if you're Red.
See, as a Malian player, you clicked up, but now what? Right? That's what you have to be thinking, is you clicked up, now what? What's your next click? Are you going for Cavalier? We do see a couple Trebs coming out of this castle on the right-hand side, though. But not really doing much with this uptime.
TC on this gold, which he's going to try and... you think you're going to save this because you see the army, but there are Trebs. Nice castle by Red, too, on the gold.
Okay, raiding more here from Nutcracker.
Yep.
Oh, and Gizmo is not paying attention.
It's a good, really, really nice move by Nutcracker there. Like, this is what he needed to be doing in game number 1. Or in game number 2, excuse me. Gizmo now tries to drop a TC. And meanwhile, his whole army runs forward. But the monks are there. They'll heal up. They'll protect from knights. If they're paying attention, they could even get a conversion or 2. This castle probably could have been even further forward.
What is Tigui? Tigua?
Tigui, I think, fires more arrows. Somebody in chat can help me out there. It either fires arrows from like ungarrisoned TCs or they fire more arrows, I think.
These Cavalier are putting work in the back of Gizmo's base, though. Very tight game, Zhao.
This game is crazy. I don't even know what to look at, JR. Like, this actually looks like... I mean, I'm not saying this is in, like, the micro and stuff, but this looks like the Pro Haboob games look, where there's, like, crazy shit going on one side. There's a raid going on the other side. There's a big army in the middle.
Dude, Nutcracker with a huge raid on the right-hand side after this castle comes down.
And the castle goes...
Die.
That's a perfect timing, too. The castle goes down, the Cavalier go in, they kill the villagers. They need to target the Trebs now. There they go.
Red really has nothing other than these 30 arbs now.
And
I know it's kind of crazy, but
well,
it
it's
really doesn't have anything.
so vital for him to keep every single unit alive, right? Because he does not have the eco to replace it, where green does. Now he is going to come steal these or kill these trebs with arbs. Might even convert one if we have. No, we don't have redemption, so we can't do that.
Oh, green! Why are we throwing so many Cavalier green? We want to see a game 5 stop.
I
Cavalier.
really like the castle though by by Green JR on the right side. He's going to take away the leftover stone and the gold there. So the expansion from Nutcracker really good so far.
And another Treb getting sniped by Nutcracker, really strong. I think Nutcracker is really flexing a little bit their strengths right now in this game.
Yeah, but their problem has always been the kill-off. Like, we've seen that against Gizmo already. He just can't kill him, and Gizmo eventually, you know, finds a way.
Do we see Farimba at any time? We only have 29 on food. We'd like to get that food number higher. Take 20 off of wood here. Get more food.
Yeah.
Get a more balanced economy.
+4 defense. We don't even have forging, so, like, you know... I don't know what this just has to be so like against the plan of what he had to do. Trebs need to be doing some more work for Gizmo. We can take out this market maybe. There's a lot of arb out, JR.
Yeah.
33 arbs. Green not panicking though, just continues to make vills. Something that he never seems to stop doing ever. Making
once we have
20
Cavalier or 25 Cavalier, we can dive this, but not really until we have that number. And more monks in the mix here. But once this army is dove, like, it is Green's game 100% in my opinion.
Yeah, he just can't take the fight at the wrong time. Like he has no forging. He doesn't have enough. The pikemen are coming forward. There are monks there. You need to wait till you have like at least 30 of these guys.
Well, forging is. I would definitely think you need forging for sure. Just we want to kill this army fast.
Monks trying to convert villagers, and they do get one before he drops. Okay, now our cavalier numbers are coming up there. We're still not getting forging. We're also making a Gabetto for the first time.
Hey, Tiglo kind of putting in work. This ungarrisoned TC is firing arrows, so like to see it.
Yeah, not a bad thing if you think
we're gonna take it at 19. Well, he started moving. I'm glad he did not continue.
Okay, Gabetto are out raiding now, but quickly die. Too close to the TC. Okay, market being replaced by green. So green's out of food. Green has had... Okay, the macro from green has cost him every game he's played so far. Except for the arena one. The arena one was just not really knowing what to do against.
In my opinion, this set is the definition of why the definition of macro is not the ability to make fills, guys.
Yeah, Yep.
That's why that's not what macro is.
Yo, Mike Jet, what's up, dude? Redo. Oh, good point, Redo. Like Himalayan champion with the plus defense would be great here. Okay, we finally figured out that we need the attack upgrades. We're out of houses though. And if red was smart here, kill the production, man. Like you see 5 stables, you know he's got to be making production. Kill those suckers so that they can't get any more out. They can't get upgraded.
You know what? If I'm Nutcracker right here, Joe, I'm taking all these Cavalier. I'm not even worrying about this army right now.
Just go to the base.
I'm going to TCs and eating TCs. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Like there's like red is not fast enough to get back there, and you can kill significantly faster than this one Treb and Arb can.
Yeah,
because their Trebs have not been really moving.
The only thing I would be worried about is like if he's got 5 or 6 monks back there, they can just hop in and out of TCs and castles, convert one at a time. Now if he gets to 40, I don't even think that's a concern anymore. He's just going to go with 30. Oh no, it goes back. He's just regrouping. I think he's going to go. Yeah, I think he's going to go. He does not have Farimba yet, I don't think.
Yes, he just got it. I
okay,
just saw
Farimba just came in. Okay, this is a good fight for green then. He's going to get a few converted. We see 1. We see a 2nd. And yeah, good fight from green. Nice cleanup. And JR, this is what we needed to see to possibly get that game 5. And just as he gets cleaned up by Cavalier, Gizmo clicks Halb. So a nice reaction by Gizmo, but he's now lost his whole army. And now green needs to do exactly what you said, JR. Take care of this Treb and then go straight into the eco. More barracks being put down right away by Gizmo. He doesn't have eco, you're right, Ridu, but he's got this. And he's got this. As long as you got the market and 2,500 gold up there.
The problem is you don't really have enough cav to do what Nutcracker's doing. When you have 25, you can do what you're doing. Right now, this is just bad.
And because the Halber...
way too many.
Yeah, because the Halber added in, I would leave here. I don't think I would like 4 or 5 arbs isn't quite the value you need to get in that situation. Again, the Vil count 61 to 126. So this red player has played almost the entire series with half the amount of Vils as the green player, and is ahead 2-1 right now. Only lost the home map, which was Water Nomad, and it looked like Gizmo had no freaking clue how to do that one.
I do think Nutcracker is ahead, though. I mean, look, this castle on the right-hand side changes so much. I think
JR, he's 2K score down. Like, I know what you're saying, but, like, these guys can't feel like that in the game. They have to be looking at it like, wow, Gizmo's way ahead.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. Like, you feel this way.
Yep.
The player is going to feel that way. But in actuality, I think green is actually just ahead.
And now it's Halb, and there's no, like, switch for green. It's just more Cavalier, more villagers, and if it's going to be into Halb, you're going to die. Treb's coming out.
It is Farimba. It's 12 plus 7 Cavalier. They can kill Halb incredibly quick. I mean, obviously you don't want... That's not a good trade, but...
Well, yeah, and if you know that your opponent's only 9 on food, that is a good trade, but of course we won't know that. Green needs to get Trebs on the castles. He's made Trebs at his castles, but he's not like attacking Red's castle with them.
There's only 5 Hal out here.
Nutcracker, look at he's every eco upgrade. He's just getting all the eco upgrades. He did forget wheelbarrow and handcart, but getting all the imp and the Castle Age upgrades for eco. When all he really has to do, if he could just like turn that eco into military, all this res, just turn this into military and you're in good shape. Nice castle being added. Would have loved to see that on the hill, but there are those Arb there, so probably not a chance to do that. Still got
now this castle on the
stables.
right is getting Trebs.
Yeah, a naked Treb, though, attacking it, and there is a defensive Treb there to defend it, so... 1 Gabetto being added by Nutcracker. And it'll actually kill a bunch of
throw your ab numbers. I think it's... I really just think green is in a better spot. Just don't throw cav numbers, and you can do so much on a map like this.
I Will Heal You's asking for some Eagle raids. I don't think raiding is it for red.
Plural of eagle on the or singularity of eagle.
Yeah.
There is 1 eagle warrior.
I just don't think red, like, green's never gonna not have 100 bills. Like, just if you just kill all like his production and his military, he's gonna quit again. So, but yeah, Redo, you're right. Champ Scarl here would be very, very good from the Nutcracker. Even Skirm, man, you've got 4,000 wood. Like, just make Skirm, make something.
Skirm would be really nice here.
But you're right.
Honestly, what I would do, Zhao, is skirms in front by this castle, and then raid with knights. That's all you need to do.
Well,
20 skirms in the front of this castle, and you can stop so much of this.
If he just gets Trebs at this castle that he's just made, he has a position that he can Treb this castle, and if this castle's not there, then your +7 Cavalier, I think, actually win the fight.
60 Arb, Zhao. 60 Arb with 12 Halb can 100% kill.
And monks, yeah. And a castle, yep. Yeah, Elevid says Nutcracker loves wood. Yes, that's a fair statement. He had 10k floating last game. He's got 5k floating this game. He is a wood lover. Not a boob lover, because he's not on the boobs.
We can't take this fight. This is a throw, Zhao. This is a throw.
He thinks he has to take it now. He thinks he has to take it now because of the Trebs. We know that he doesn't, and he is not going to win this fight. Under the castle with the Halbs being added, he's not going to win the fight. And he's not going to be able to reproduce because he has no food. He's got 14 reproducing along with light cab that are going to die even faster. He did just add a ton of farms on the right side and in the back, so he's up to like 70 farms now, which is good.
If I see another Cavalier run into this massive arb, I'm going to turn off my PC. Please
Well,
stop.
see you later, JR. Because that's definitely happening.
All game, we just see one or two Cavalier just meander around. It's actually been huge.
Well played, Huggy. Nutcracker not being able to reproduce.
Wow. Wow.
And instead, Red has done exactly what I asked for Green to do. He's gone forward with his Trebs, protected them well, is pushing the Nutcracker's eco, and JR, I can't believe that I'm going to say it, but I think Gizmo, who was not even a character in the original tournament idea, was brought in as a play-in name, so was a good chance he wasn't even going to get into the tournament. His player in the play-in game actually lost, so there was then an even better chance he wasn't going to get into the tournament. That player couldn't get into the tournament because of some account issues. So Gizmo, against all possible odds, may actually make the semi-final of this tournament and guarantee himself a little bit of extra money.
That's nuts. Hey, Zhao, as you're saying all this, Red is down to 38 vills because of light
cav raids, yeah, in the bottom. Not really noticing. And I don't even think he cares. I don't think he cares. Another, look at the castle he's adding. Yeah, well, you can't add it there if you put your Treb there. But there's no army. JR, there's no army for Green.
Are we getting a champ switch finally?
This is going to be a base swap. With, like, only houses versus villagers. It is a champ Scarl switch.
29 bills.
It is a champ Scarl. 100 bill difference. 100 bill difference right now. And he probably feels like he's in the lead. He's up by 2k score.
Hey, everybody in chat, just so you guys know, this is why whenever
don't look at the score.
It doesn't matter.
Don't look at the score.
Like, score lies to you every game. There are so many factors that play into it. Just stop looking at it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, both of these guys trying their best to throw as much as they possibly can to each other. 2k score ahead, 100 bills behind. Nobody was prepared to see this today, guys. I promise you. Light Cav killing TCs.
Everything. Redo your everything to me.
Yeah, Gunner, JR's been really aggressive against this booming Nutcracker player.
I love the boom.
More TCs.
I love the boom.
These are Tigui. Oh, we got Tigui TCs. So these are basically like extra towers. We could just TC the map like crazy.
Can we talk about the fact that Nutcracker has lost 50 vills in the last 2 minutes?
And has not made another one. This is the first time he's stopped making vills in the entire game. Yo, Daily, what's up, man? So if I look at the score, I won fantasy this week. Nope, because my team was also better than yours without the score. Yo, Odd Blue Turnip, welcome in. Good to see some of you guys filtering in here. We've got a crazy series, guys. Nutcracker won game number 1 and looked absolutely dominant. Then boomed to 180 vills in game 2 before he got like decimated and lost. He got to 180 vills and lost.
Stop throwing Cavalier! Stop it!
Okay, he's making more vills again, and Red has queued 10 vills again, so both players trying to get back in the game.
Oh my word.
Oh yeah, Daly, that was rough, man. It always happens like that. The other matchup scores like 80, and the other semifinals like 120 to 130. Oh, the Ardmass is dying?
With your hands up. Wait, Manga died. Red?
You're surrounded.
Which one? Which one's surrounded?
Well, and guys, I want to point out again, Green has Tigui. So every one of these TCs that Green has is going to fire arrows, whether it's garrisoned or not. Who called GG? Gizmo called it with 21 vills from a score lead by 2k. Mike,
series, Joe.
dude, what the heck is going on? The finals on Runestones too, which is a little bit of like a disappointment because it's kind of like a basic map. But I guess it's poetic because we've had this craziness, and it's like, all right, let's see who can actually play the the game better here. He is out of wood. He's out of food. He can't produce. He has no more vills, and his Arb Mask just died. So probably a good GG call there by Red, but it's gotta feel bad. GGing from 2K score lead.
Hey, Daily, tell that to Nutcracker. That's all I'm gonna say, because Nutcracker has lost every game with a wood float that they have lost. So
He's also won every game though with the huge wood float. So
we don't talk about that, Joe. We just talked about the others. It was just about the losing.
and again, Gremlin with a little bit more APM than the Nutcracker. So absolutely wild series so far, and we're gonna go directly into a decider final because JR, I got about an hour left, so hopefully this one doesn't go beyond an hour.
What a series we have found ourselves in, Joe. This
Yeah.
is
Absolutely
very
crazy, man.
I'm sorry if I'm yelling too much, guys. I have not seen a series like this in a while, and it's really fun.
The hype is real, guys, and we're gonna get new Persians against Berbers on Runestones. I doubt either one of these guys expected to be playing this game number 5. Probably thought, one way or the other it would go in 3 to 4 games, but yeah, over under on a wood float for on Runestones, it could be high too, man. If we get
set the line. Let me set the line for this because
go for
based on what we've seen, I think it's gonna be 5,700 wood is the line, guys. Over under wood.
I think that's fair.
For Nutcracker.
I think that's fair. Okay, I'm loading in JR. We're gonna watch this one from early, so I'm gonna pause it at second 2 here.
I'll give you better odds if you parlay that with over under 142 vills. No, that's too low. Over under 147 vills. If you parlay it with 147 vills, I give you better odds.
Yo, Bands Tanakh. I hope I said that right. 19. Thank you for the raid, man. 45 viewers. You guys are in at a perfect time. We're in game number 5 in this decider. A best of 5 set in the Hidden Holiday Cup. It's a Hidden Cup type tournament with lower elo players, about 1,200. So yeah, can I get a shout out? Thank you there, Daily. Appreciate that. And I actually don't think I follow you either, so I'm going to give you a follow as well. Thanks for coming in, man. I hope you guys had a good Christmas.
That's not what you're supposed to say when people raid you. You're supposed to say, I've been watching you for years.
Yeah, well, I'm honest, man. What can I say? Like, I try to find like as many English AoE 2 streamers as I can. So I'll definitely check you out, man. Thank you again for the raid. And JR, we're at second 2, man. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. We also got DM Bent there in the chat. He is a player in this tournament. Oop, hang on. Okay, I had to pause for a second here because I want to read this chat. It says, "You there? If it has a problem again, we will force you out to cast live. I am here. Everything okay? I think I'm okay. I'm just frozen." Okay, so it looks like we had some problems with the start, but JR, I'm at 13 seconds, and we'll get back going.
Gizmo in red, Joe.
Oh, thank you.
Nutcracker green.
Thank you very much.
I gotcha.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Deneb is giving up Bent's children for adoption in the chat. You guys are obviously ready to go here.
I would love it if we could get a prediction in chat, guys.
Yeah, if we have a mod in there that can throw up a prediction, maybe for like 2 or 3 minutes, would be great. Again, if you guys, if you just came in from the raid, type HHC, exclamation mark HHC in the chat. You will see more info, an infographic that we made, and the players. And also, if you're feeling so generous, exclamation mark donate. 100% of the money will go directly to the players. And we've actually got a crazy amount. We're at like $1,200 already. for the tournament. So one of these 1,200 ELO players is going to win around $700. Thank you, JR.
Gotcha.
So let's see, are we going to see anything kind of out of the ordinary here? I feel like in a decider Game 5, we'll probably see more standard stuff. Low Elo wants
I bet
to
it's going to be...
undonate after the throws.
I think it's going to be Scouts versus Scouts. Persians and Berbers on Runestones feels like a very Scout-heavy matchup and a Scout-heavy map, unless it gets walled early, which it could. Runestones could get walled early and would be really, really strong for the player that does get their walls down first.
Yeah, all sales are final, Low Elo, unfortunately for you. Sorry, man. But we do get the first board, no problem, no deaths. And we have seen Militia from both of these guys early on. So will we see Militia, or will it be straight into Scouts? I mean, I think you're right. I think these are 2 Scout civs. I think this is a Scout-like map. Yeah, a couple more of these guys that'll be at the meetup later this month. It'll be really fun to meet you guys.
In my opinion, the player that should go Militia is the Berber player. You want to do whatever possible to delay this Persian eco. Persians, after the buff, are just so strong. I think they have a top 5 win rate on basically across the board on almost all land maps, and their eco is just incredible. So I think you want to do whatever you can to delay that if you are Gizmo. And also, you already know that Nutcracker is an eco-heavy player, so doing whatever you can to delay the eco anyways for that player is smart. So that's what I would do.
Yep. Sounds about right. Wall's coming up already from Nutcracker, so he's preparing for those raids and things to come in. Yeah, there's another meetup too, guys, in Fort Lauderdale for the actual Hidden Cup. I'll also be at that one since that one's even closer to me. So, but yeah, in January, guys, I'm going to be in Boston for the North American meetup for NAC. We're going to be out there with, I think there's like a group of like 12 or 14 already. If you're interested, we do have a Discord set up. So if you're in the area or if you're interested in the meetup, just shoot me a message, or I guess it's in a couple other Discords too. Like maybe Basket's Discord, I think, has an invite somewhere.
Still waiting for Sheffy to say that he'll put me up for room and board and everything like that if I come to the Hidden Cup.
We're on the other side of the state, unfortunately.
It would be nice just for the offer, even if it's not in the right place.
I mean, you could visit there first. That'd be great, Okay, yeah, Envar server, great.
Well, Sheffy has told me multiple times that he will take me fishing, but he never, never makes good on the promises. So I don't know, Sheff. I don't know.
Sheffy.
Yeah, makes me feel bad.
Oh, poor guy. You can tell the sincerity in my voice there.
Yeah, oh yeah. You sound very concerned for the situation, and I appreciate that, Joe.
All right, well, Jay, I'll tell you what. We're up around the same time. We've got around the same res count. We've got around the same build counts, even though we're 1 down for a Nutcracker. So this game is looking pretty even. We're getting the walls up for both players. Barracks first coming down from green. Red is maybe a little late to a barracks. Are we forgetting something, or are we getting there?
Well, if red goes on at like 53%,
okay, there we go.
That's not late.
Yeah, we're all good.
I think it's actually 64%. As long as you have one villa on one at 64, you can get one up.
I think it's 50.
Is it 50? I thought it was a little bit higher.
I think if you get a second villa, it's more around 65, 70. But I think it's
that makes sense.
I think it's 50%. You want to be up there.
And yes, Sheffy, I would love to see you in a little sailor suit. That's the only reason I am like honestly all of this. Me starting streaming, me playing Age of Empires has all been with the end goal of seeing you in a sailor suit. So yeah.
Early farm and then deleted the farm and then clicked horse collar and then we'll put the farm back. So I like that a lot. Waited till horse collar came in to get the farm. Doggo's bugging us.
What's the Berber's plan? Why did we not put down stable? Or we're gonna just play?
They don't have the wood. They're late on the wood.
Well, they did if they don't put the farm down. Well, they had 150 wood, and if they don't put the farm down, they could have gotten a stable down.
Nutcracker's scout just went down.
I don't mind the idea of just going spear defense, to be honest, but on a map like this where you can wall.
But there's no gold. I mean, it's not like they're trying to get the castle first or anything. Like I do think scouts was the play.
I think this farm is just early from Gizmo, which delays the scouts by a lot. I mean, look, the Persian player has already had.
We don't even have a stable up yet. Yeah, we don't even have a stable. Like we've already lost our starting scout, and we already have 2 more coming out. So. Yeah, Hoagie, if I would have found you like a month earlier, man, I would have invited you to this tournament as well. I think I saw you maybe in a chef raid, and it was already they already kind of had everybody, but you would have fit perfect for the elo for this thing. Big ol' kind of skinny wall coming up for Nutcracker here.
We would have known it was you, Hoagie, because you would have just been talking about sandwiches the whole time. I'm assuming that's what you talk about. I don't really know. Is this a hole, Jao, between this palisade on the left-hand side?
No, it's not. I saw that too. It's a little tiny tree. If you click it, it's a bush bee.
What? Oh, you're right. You're right. That is a little tiny tree.
A bush bee.
That looks like a chode tree, Jao. I'm not gonna lie.
It just says
boat. Not much of a tree.
Bush bee. That's I don't know if there's like a bush A somewhere, but these are bush bees. Oh, there's a bush A. Yep. All right. So the detective work tells us that there is a bush A and a bush B.
Jao, I literally am clicking through all the bushes right now. All I see is bush bees.
There is a bush A. I promise you. If you look at the red wall on the left side, directly above the last palisade.
Ah, bush A.
Bush A.
I found it.
That's like the next Radiohead album, I think.
Wait, can we talk about why is Bush B and A a clickable one, but the one that like looks also like forestation is not, and it's even bigger than Bush A and Bush B.
We are having a lot of bush discussion in this game. Yes, you're right. Mango died.
As we do talk about all these bushes, has anybody tried the Manscaped lawnmower before? I've been thinking about getting it, but I need some good. Maybe Sheffy can show me how good and effective it is.
I feel like that's a good Christmas gift.
Yeah. It'd be nice. Just to know I'm loved.
Nutcracker loves his cav. I don't know, man. We've seen Nutcracker a couple of times with the cav. Yeah, sponsored. That'd be nice.
Okay, guys, I just checked my DMs, and I can confirm that the lawnmower does amazing work.
Shout out to whoever is giving JR the lowdown there. All right, so we have these Gizmo scouts too out, JR, and they just haven't got any damage, and they've seen the walls now. So are we going to stop making scouts and maybe just go home?
I'll be honest, I think when the stable is that late, you should stop making scouts right away.
The quick wall does not work. And we're going to lose at least 1 bill, maybe? Gizmo's done a great job of not losing bills in these situations. I think the Weed Whacker is actually the name of, like, another tool, Mike. Like, I think they make one of those called that. I think that's, like, you making a joke, but I think they actually call something that.
Yeah, Jao, in my opinion, when the stable is this late, you don't... Oh, we sent the villagers back out to die! Why?
Yep, the weak one goes back out. There is a spear there again. He probably thought he'd be safe with that spear and the weak scouts, but didn't get the job done.
In my opinion, you just don't make scouts here anymore. Like honestly, when the stable is that delayed, that they already have multiple scouts out, you just go spear defense and get your big walls up and think about potentially going into skirms if you do see the transition. But
yeah, and you see
nothing.
You see exactly why here too, JR, because you're behind in the scout fight. All the pressure was on your base, and your opponent's up now.
Oh yeah. Hey, Gunnar. Yes, you do hear the pain in my voice when innocent villagers who just wanted to live their SimCity life get destroyed. It is sad, but what can you do?
All right, JR, I'm going to try and leave my screen big enough so they can see these scouts running around. I'm going to let the dog out. I'll be right back.
sides. True, guys. True. Ooh, spear getting added here to this fight. 2 attacks from the spear. Suddenly, this fight is looking pretty bad for red. I think you should just get out of here. 2 spears coming forward for red as well. Archery range follow-up from the Berber player, guys. As that is their second building, still hasn't clicked up. An archery range is the second building for Berbers, Jared.
Yeah, I'm just noticing, Jared, that we didn't get the second building. It's actually the blacksmith. Oh no, okay, we're adding the blacksmith too, thinking that's the second building. And then once the blacksmith goes up, we'll think we have 2, and we actually have 3 and be able to click up. Right? Or are we just looking at that fight? Okay, we finally got up.
They were putting down an archery range as their second building. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Which is
I think so too.
Get up.
But I think that they thought the blacksmith was needed to get up.
Oh, no, I think. Berber
Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong player. I was looking at Gizmo force that down. No, that's right.
I think Gizmo might go into archers. Legit. Like, we have range. Blacksmith has 2 additional buildings. Oh, we are big stonewalling.
Archers is an absolute terrible choice. You're playing Persians.
Yeah, but I'm saying what they have done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why they went archery range.
It's CA. Bloodlines.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. And stone walls. Eat your heart out, everybody. Stone walls on runestones.
Man, you know what, JR? If these get up and he makes CA, it's GG. Look at the small walls that he could just literally stand around and he can kite the knights.
Click, red, click.
He put the gate.
We got him.
Very nice. And we're up here. We just need to know about this. I don't think we know about it. Yeah, we don't know about it. He's going to hope and pray that this is closed, but it's not. And green, will we click inside? Or will we think that we're kind of... Okay, we'll probably just try to go through this wall, right?
I mean, it's palisade. They're
yeah, just attack them.
In the words of a very nice man in your chat who has never said anything mean about me.
Paper gates, paper walls.
Paper walls.
Yo, Big Malo, what's up, dude?
We are utilizing the power of the double blacksmith. We're actually getting upgrades out of both blacksmiths, so respect to red. Double blacksmith and actually getting upgrades out of both of them.
And a couple of spearmen with pikemen queued behind it, and a couple of camels coming out. So camels will actually be really good against the knights here. Yo, Timber Hogvandi, how's it going, man? Long time no see. What a game 5 it's already shaping up to be, JR. I mean, we've got a pretty nice little platform here to set up this game from.
Yeah, I think red was thinking CA, but has since decided to go pretty hard into pike camel.
Well, he has no wood. He has literally no wood. He's not going CA. Meanwhile, we're at only about 200 floated so far from Nutcracker, so we're well under our expected float so far. We did just add our 3rd TC on a wood line though, so
Nutcracker is up because of Vills because of idle time, a fair amount from Gizmo. Also is on the 2nd TC pretty quickly up to Castle Age, and also playing as Persians. All really good reasons to be up significantly more.
Indeed. Sheffy says CA would be the dumbest thing in the world for Red. I completely disagree. I think CA against these walls would be great. You can just run away from the knights forever. Couple pike, couple monks at home. Safe from the knights.
This wood line is very open. It looks like it's not... Oh, there we go. Getting a little house down.
Yeah, nice house. And the pikemen chasing knights... knights should take that. They have enough... yeah, enough to clear those pikes completely. Not when we fight like that, though. That was kind of an odd regrouping.
If you're red, you cannot do this. We can't just be sending pikes, because we haven't put down a TC. Like, sending pikes one by one never works, and especially when you can't go anything else, because that's all you're going. Deneb
in the chat saying that Nutcracker's already in such a big lead. Man, we've thought that at several times in this series, because Nutcracker has, like, twice as many vills, and he just, like, he struggles a lot at getting the value out of the eco lead. I think he could even run behind here. Yeah, this is even open. He could run to the gold. But he just struggles so much to get value out of this this military, you know? Like, he Doesn't seem to be able to push. Takes kind of bad fights occasionally, and just doesn't get the
this is a
value.
horrific fight right here. There you go.
Yep. And if Red wants to, yeah, Red's sending Bills out to the stone. He could even re-stonewall over there.
So usually when I'm casting a game like this, you start talking about 1 TC versus 3. You start talking about, okay, the player that's on 1 TC is on a timetable, right? Oh, they've got to be able to kill within a certain time, or else the eco of the other player is just going to be too much, and it's going to be overcome. But in a set like this, that's just not true. Like,
yeah, it defies logic, right? Yeah, Denev is in chat saying 42 and a half minutes is the... There's no shot, dude. No shot this game's over by 42 minutes.
No, I
14 in-game minutes from now, and he's putting up stone walls? No friggin' way. We'll see, though. We will find out. There's another TC being added in the back by Red.
Red still doesn't know about... And still has not seen the hole on the left-hand side, and still is not walling it out.
Red's pretty heavy on... yeah, he hasn't scouted that probably at all. Green will never find it, though, so he doesn't have to worry about it. Monastery added out in the middle. Gonna get the relic. Oh,
I wanted to get one at the beginning of the game, Mike, and no mods were to be seen. I think I might be the only mod, but I'm a little preoccupied.
No, Daly's here. He says it's up.
Daily! Wait, what? It didn't show up on mine. And everyone missed it? Dang. Daily, did not for me that there was one. So I don't... Oh, that's,
dude, at this point, man, you can put it up for like 3 more minutes if you want to. Like, I don't know who's going to win this game.
This is about to be a lot of dead pikemen.
It looks like Nutcracker should win this game, but it's looked like Nutcracker should have won every game.
Someone voted on blue. What is happening? Were they talking about the Starburst colors?
Well, technically, Nutcracker is blue. Although he is green now. So that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, Relic coming in for Nutcracker, so he's also going to have the gold now coming. And I mean, it does seem like Gizmo just does not have what he needs to be able to fight Nutcracker as far as eco goes, but he's pulled it out twice already, man.
I mean, and we do have 2 of the best units.
He's got a castle, too. He's going to come out and probably try and put a castle out in the middle if we know anything about this guy, right?
We do have Genitors, which are G-Ponies, which are the best unit in the game. So,
Gunner, if you want to tell me something else that I should be watching right now, man, tell me. Like, I'm just trying to, like, take in this game right now. Do you want to watch these bills, like, build this TC? Do you want to, like, watch these guys gather stone?
That's the best thing that Gunner could have said. By the
like,
way.
when there's a fight or something. Yeah, chat, there's a prediction up. Somebody vote for Gizmo because it does look a little bit like Nutcracker's pulling away. But we've seen Gizmo already do crazy shit.
Gunner, you're not wrong. I am very zoomed in.
Where's the castle, though? Where's the castle? That's what I want to know. We've got 1,000 stone.
It should be in the middle, but we need to have like...
Yeah, we don't have the army for that, right? Why are we
in the middle?
What's the point of the siege?
I mean, just trying to decide a bad place to put a siege workshop, and said, hey, this is a good one.
Well, he originally put it like literally right in the middle, and then deleted it, obviously, because he couldn't get out there. But why?
This castle. I don't love this castle. It is on a hill, though, I guess.
And he is heavy on stone, so he's just gonna make another one when he gets the opportunity to. And this is, guys, this is it again. Nutcracker is not pressuring. He's not putting any pressure on. We've got G-Pony to deal with the knights, maybe, or with the monks, maybe. Love the G-Pony edition.
I just like them. They're just cool. Do they count as a UU under the...
No. Only ones from the castle.
Okay, I love Grow Pike.
Okay, Green is remembering Wheelbarrow this game and has just clicked Imp, so...
One good Scorp shot kills all those knights. Trust. I love that. Love that.
Yeah, the Camel's not in enough numbers right now, Hoagie. There's just way too many Persian knights out here with bloodlines. And the Imp comes in, and he needs to go Imp, Cavalier, and then just any kind of siege. And if he does it fast, the game is over. But we've seen that he's had a real big problem doing this. This is a good castle spot from him. Probably should have been down by now already, though, so we can get the Trebs going. So we're at the point now, JR, where Green would probably have to throw. That being said, we've seen that at least 2 or 3 times already in this set.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We live in a world where that is definitely possible. And honestly, look at I think everybody needs to look at this map. Look at Red's expansion.
I can't, JR, I can't even believe it. Red's mango is going to get the best value you could ever possibly get out of a mango in this situation.
Red's expansion of this map is significantly better than
What? Why is this mango alive? What in the hell is... Okay, green needs...
31 nights and we are afraid of what?
Green needs...
What are we afraid of?
Needs Jesus, and he needs some fighting. Like, this is a SimCity player, man. This guy needs to play the micro... Like, the Feudal Age and Castle Age micro battles mods, just, like, over and over and again, and they'll be, like, 1,400. That's a good point, too, Deneb. A patrol from green would be, like, a great great decision every once in a while. The friggin' mango's alive. No sense. Makes no sense. And you've even...
MVP mango.
He's even making his own scorpion, so, like, the mango could even be better.
We're getting conscription. We have so many knights, and they're about to be cavalier. Like,
here comes the mango to get more value. Hitting the knights. I love it. Okay, Mike says Nutcracker is Koalolo.
it's open. It's not
I can
even
see that for
close.
sure.
Isn't this open?
Where? It is now.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
I mean, you don't have to worry about stuff being open when you got 40 knights.
Yeah. Look at the HP being taken out by
And
the knights.
he's okay.
Mango!
He's running from the pikes until he gets cav, and then jeez, the mangonel. Gotta be kidding me.
Dude, this mangonel is legit taking so
All
much
right.
HP off these things.
Finally got it. He was waiting for Cavalier to death. He was waiting for Cavalier. Now they're patrolling, and I think this is it. As much as I would love for Gremlin to be able to come back from this again, I don't see it. Of course, I didn't see it in the second game. I didn't see it in the third game. And it happened, so it's definitely not over. Imp coming in for Gizmo. He doesn't have the worst eco here either, guys. He's got 80 vills. I mean, he can make Halb with 80 vills. And Halb is going to...
I don't think this is over. I really don't. Look how passive green is being.
Hey,
I really don't think this is over.
He can't kill. Like, that's his weakness, and Red knows that now. I mean, Red will know very much that this is trouble. Oh, no, Halb for Berbers. Trouble. He can make Pike.
Camel Archer really strong.
Yeah, you're never going to get to the Camel Archer numbers that you need.
I mean, they're going it. That's what the attempt is. They do have 2 castles, Chow. It's not impossible. How Camel Archer is not...
Well, it'd be
an
Pike.
impossible composition for this.
I was just informed that they don't get Halb, so...
Pike, Camel Archer.
And Savar is 10 seconds away. Green just needs to put his army on this. Stop attacking lumber camps and go attack everything else. I guess he wanted to wait for Savar. What is Red? Red's doing another castle here. All the eco's going to die, though. Imp is done, but this is going to be it. Mike, Green just gets everything. They don't know what to get at the end of the game, so they literally just buy every tech that they can get. TC is going to be sniped by the Savar. Here come all the Camel Archers and Pike, but really, the Savar should just take this, too. Dude, if he calls it 42-30, Deneb's like waiting 3-2. He's not going to give it up. He's got too many castles, Deneb. He's not going to do it. Oh, we caught a castle, though. Are they going to deny the castle? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Camel Archer going down to the Savar. Treb now added as well from green, and Deneb was probably really, really close. But as it is a game 5, guys, and just to remind people, these are 1,200 and below players who I asked most of them. I didn't get a response from all of them, but I asked them if they've ever played Age of Empires even for like $100 before. And every one of them that answered was no. So these guys are playing for their part of a $1,200 prize pool already. So we're not going to see any early GGs in the especially in the last game.
26 vills.
Yeah, and that was the point where he quit in the last one too. Was once he got below the 20 vil mark. But man, a round of applause for this guy, man. He has given me everything I wanted to see in this tournament. I saw Samson Rams. I saw attempted Jow rushes. I saw a Jow rush that failed but worked. I saw G Pony in this one. Like, my hat is off to Gizmo. And if there's if there's some sort of rounding error in the prize pool where like I can't give equal money to everybody, he's gonna get the extra $1.
I would love it if Gizmo's like, I will heal you or something like that. That would really warm my soul to see a lower elo player get this far. You know what I mean?
You know, if we've seen anything on my Jow match series, JR, it's that a well prepared player beats an elo any day, right?
Yeah, clap indeed. GG.
Yeah, I think Telly as Gizmo is a good shout. There is another player I think that I had as Telly as well, though. Let's look at the APM for that last game as Nutcracker took it. Wow, look, so JR, the APM's gone up in every game in this series. It started out in low 30s, high 20s, went up to the mid 30s, and by game 5, we're at 40 APM for these guys.
Man, yeah, they're. I think their level of play was actually pretty good in this set, Jow, in my opinion, especially game. From certain players like Gizmo in game 2. Oh my
JR,
God.
the game was so good that I forgot the dog was outside, so I'll be right back.
The dog. What's the APM and CA versus APM? GG indeed. Mikey could be. I don't know. I don't really. I don't think I've watched Colo play.
I've never seen him play either. I watched 1 or 2 of his streams, and he was casting both of them. So the research that I'm doing on him is like strictly, AoE 2 insights stuff. Civs played, maps chosen and stuff like that. Just a quick reminder, guys. I have done a deep dive on 6 of our players already. You can check out my YouTube channel. Just search CapJow on YouTube. You find it. You can see all the old streams and my deep dive on all these players. The next 6 I'll do on the next stream. Lucky that I didn't do that in this stream, JR, because we're cutting right at the end of my time lot here. I don't actually have the YouTube link there, but if you search CapJow, you'll find it. There's no other CapJows on YouTube, luckily.
What a set! I do think that these guys need to get mad props. Because what a set by these players, and I hope that Nutcracker, moving forward, kind of learns from this set a little bit. Because it seems like a lot of aspects of their play is pretty strong, and they could be somebody that could actually take home the title here. So
yeah,
I mean, kind of learn from maybe some macro mistakes and move forward.
If Nutcracker has somebody that they can confide in and say, hey, I have a game for you I need you to look at. Maybe it's somebody that's not familiar with our tournament or something like that, so they're not ruining anything. But yeah, I think like a stronger player, or even just like this cast, maybe them watching this cast will go, oh yeah, I should have done that. I should have got those units in there at this time instead of just holding back and waiting. But
yeah, I think they already kind of learned. I think they also kind of show that they are learning already from the mistakes, because this game was much stronger than the decisions that they were making at the very similar position earlier.
Very true. So just a quick reminder again, guys. Here's all of our players with Elo at the start of the tournament, or at the invitation of the tournament, I should say, and their locations. 6 of these guys have already... Actually, by this point now, 8 of these guys have been knocked out. There are 4 remaining. The 4 remaining are, of course, the one that we just saw, who was... Remind me, JR. I forget these names so fast, it's crazy.
We just Nutcracker.
We saw Nutcracker win. So Nutcracker's on through. Actually, let's pull up our challenge site. I think that's a perfect time to do this, so I can update as well. So here we go. Nutcracker and Gizmo will record the score right now. Nutcracker got 3, Gizmo with 2. Amazing set. Probably my favorite set of the tournament.
Yeah, it probably had the best game of the tournament. Potentially. African clearing.
Everybody wants me on my ad block. This is like the only website that looks like this, guys. I don't know why.
Well, Joe, it looks horrific though. In all fairness.
And again,
it just has like 4 ads on.
Again, Jr. Like my ads used to be like smart ads, and now I get these kind of ads. They must have heard us talking about gushers.
No.
But okay, so guys, here it
is.
is. Kevin McAllister, Ralphie Parker, and Buddy the Elf, Nutcracker. Kevin and Buddy, I think each have lost like 1 game in the entire tournament.
Can somebody please lift up the families in Appalachia? Please.
Now this one I can get behind. A Hot One's Hot Pocket? No way. All right, I'm sold. They got me.
Dang. Well played. Well played, ads. Well played.
But yeah, there's your 4 remaining. Kevin and Buddy, the heavy favorites, I would say. I think it would take a big upset for Nutcracker, or for who was the other one? Ralphie. Yeah, actually Ralphie looked decent, but Heat Miser gave him a pretty good test. So I'm saying Gunner, right? Hot One's Hot Pocket. Like, sign me up, man. Send me some.
Is that like a sign that they have a Tampax commercial right after?
Oh my god!
A Hot One, Hot Pockets. That's something else right there.
All right, disgusting.
Dude, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Later, Jalo, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, Jr. Because I do have to go. Got an appointment in like 30 minutes. So thank you so much for being with me, though. This was such a fun set.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad that you're here. Guys, check out JR over on his channel. I know he's streaming 1v1s and try harding lately. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you being here, and you guys go check him out.
GG's. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
All right, so crazy set. Next one, it's 10:30 where I'm at, Bagger. It's a gym appointment. I got a gym. It's helped me sleep a lot, so I've kept it like late at night. It's been really good for me, though. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not what it means, Gunner. Not tonight, anyways. But let's see. Who should we raid, guys? I see Streck on, and I've raided Streck a couple times because he's in the tournament, but he's playing Fortnite, and he was playing Fortnite last time, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Let's see. Oh, Gamer's on. We'll raid Gamer. If you guys don't know Riz, give him a shout out. Jow puts booty calls on his Gcal. You know what a Gcal is? Oh, Google Calendar probably, huh? All right, you guys can believe me or not believe me. I really don't care. You can think I'm a lot cooler than I am. That's fine with me. Let's raid Gamer, though. Gamers. Shout out again to everybody. Let me put this up one more time. To all the donations that we've got for the tournament, man. I should do a better job of like shouting these people out. We had an awesome $500 donation on the first stream from a person who would like to remain anonymous. So I appreciate that very much. Shout out to them. I thought this was going to be the total prize pool when I put it up as the sponsor. Low Elo came in, and before we even started, put up $100. Norson with the 69 nice, 69 nice. Of course, Sarah, you guys know, been a co-host and sponsor of the tournament, casting with me a bunch, gave $50. We had Mikey with 26.25. That's Meerkat, who also did some casting with me. GMN AOE with the 2110 that came from just our last group stage stream. Had another anonymous pre-tournament donor who I think somebody actually told me who this was. So if this was you, please remind me and I'll put your name up here. Then we had 10 from Crazy Joe. Hoagie has given me an amount that I will see as soon as I check my PayPal. I'm not sure yet, but thank you so much, Hoagie. And also 150 from Mike if we guess him. So I think he's Scrooge still. I'm going to have to do like some super deep diving, especially for Mike, since it's worth that much money for the prize pool. But I think he's Scrooge. So if you do any kind of research and you think I'm wrong, please let me know, and we'll make sure that we get Mike Jet nailed on, and we force him to put his money up here for getting guessed by chat and by us. All right. Well, I think that's it for me, guys. Like I said, I got an appointment to get to. I love you guys so much. Man, this is so much fun. Thank you so much again for the raid. All you raiders, I hope you guys enjoyed some of the tournament. I will be back on Friday. Wait, Friday's not like New Year's or anything, is it? Let me check my calendar. Last time I did this, I said I'd be back on Tuesday, and Tuesday was freaking... Or no, I said Sunday, and Sunday was Christmas Eve. Okay, Tuesday's the 2nd. That's fine. I can do that. Sunday would be New Year's Eve, though, so we're not doing Sunday. We'll do Tuesday. Next Tuesday, guys, I will be back. Hopefully, we will have both semis played by them. If you guys are players in the chat and you are one of these players or one of the two that are already in the semi, please get your games played as fast as you can. I know the admins will be reaching out to you very shortly. Hopefully, we can get at this next stream, guys, which will be on the 2nd of January. We'll get both semifinals played, and then we'll have that live final hopefully that Sunday. So that would be like around the 5th, the 7th, I believe, of January. So tentatively, the next 2 Sundays are going to be our next 2 streams for the cast here. And then maybe I'll pop one in the midweek, and it'll just be like a going over everything again and trying to guess people kind of stream. So I will leave you guys one last time with our Hidden Holiday Cup anthem. A collaboration between myself and the man Al Coldner FM, who makes the best AoE music around. So enjoy the music as we raid into Game Riz DC. Thanks again for being here, everybody. I hope you'll have a good night and a great Christmas. I will see you in the new year. Love you guys. Bye.
It's a cloudy day outside and the windows are fucked up. The holidays make me wanna watch some Hidden Cup. Getting my hot chocolate ready and some gingerbread too. HHC by Capture Night's gonna be something for you. The players identities are hidden, so you never know who you're going to face in this scenario. This will be a never glow. Let's play some games, enjoy the Christmas time while watching some H. It's a hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. Cup. It's the hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. Cup. The whole month of December we'll be casting some games. The only difference is that we won't know the names of the players. Only secret identities. Let's see if we can turn friends into some enemies. And then when we are done, from 12 characters we'll be left with one. The holiday character who takes it down. So grab yourself a drink and reverse that frown, cause it's a hidden holiday. It's a hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday. It's the hidden holiday.
Oh my god, Zhao! The master of Hidden Holiday Cup is here!